device and your device may be working properly. It's working fine. I believe so. I just need to do a quick refresh. Webcam. Deactivate. Activate. There we go.
There we go. Sorry about that, y'all.
I was like, I am blowing my mind out.
Let me move the table a little bit more so that
Yeah, sure.
more flex room for the.
All right, there we go.
Perfect. Yep.
One brain aneurysm later, we have everything up and running.
4 to 6 million cells later.
Yeah. All right. It only took us 1 million years. Yeah, it's like I don't know why we have this one, but this one it does not work.
No, it's a spare garbage.
You're able to guard.
Yeah.
This is if you don't.
I think it's just longer. That's why we thought of like keeping it.
Yeah, but the problem is that this is a 2.0 extension cable. We need it. You would need a 3.0.
Yep.
Or something like a web camera.
Yep.
Oh, we
Can we hear
Hey
it?
Barb, hi. Yes, it's going well. It's going well. We are had a bit of a problem setting up the stream, but I think everything is in order now. Dave is helping them out. I actually need to rearrange the matches. Player one, player on the left and player on the right are actually not who they are. How have you been? How's your week been?
No wait. Last week I got a judge called and they said I can't win if you run.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Different judges tell me different things though.
Yeah. Ronda's ability does not say damage life loss, it says take a damage.
Yeah.
That's why you win.
Oh, okay, we got that. And there we go. All right, we are good to go.
I can't speak for.
But yes, everything doing good. Starting out today with actually a very nice game of Standard, our annual free fight format. Then we also have a bit of a White Shorts happening in the background. But that's not what we're here for right now. We're here going against Shadow Paladins. I believe it's Phantom Blaster actually versus Overdress with Christian. So get a nice little bit of standard action going. Getting some Springfest training over here going on at Final Turn. Oh wow. Yes, I saw the end skill barb. I feel some. Okay, I'm honestly very excited for it. I was expecting it. Obviously, I was probably expecting my mind to be blown a little harder, but you know, thinking about it at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is Overlord in a nutshell.
Lancer says when it defeats the Elric in front, deal damage to his opponent.
Yep.
She doesn't kill.
I think everyone's looking forward to. I know Alex at least. He's definitely looking forward to Majesty Lord being revealed. So that's gonna be really exciting. Super duper exciting.
Yeah, it doesn't kill. Yeah, it actually does. If you have no life cost, if you have no life cost,
All right.
then you're taking a damage.
So I think everything's in order there. Let me go real quick and log on to our Twitch as well. All right. So now that everything's up and running, I think I will actually start to promote everything. Barb's here, by the way.
Hey, what's up? Logan, how are you doing?
That's how I was told about it.
Yeah, if you.
Sorry for all the technical difficulties.
Massive technical difficulties, but one brain aneurysm later, we got everything up and running. It wouldn't be a classic Team Greylock stream without a couple of hiccups along the way.
One brain manager and me 3.
Yeah. A very interesting matchup so far with Shadow Paladins versus.
Yeah.
I say Shadow Paladins. It's technically Keter. It's Phantom Blaster versus.
Well, no, it's still just it's the thing. That's what it's called. It's their PBO or PBD.
And then let me go onto our YouTube real quick. Our YouTube.coms. There we go. All right. And then I have the chat right. We have the chat here. We have the chat there. And then just in case, Dave, we have the chat here.
Fantastic.
So you have your choice of chat. And then I'm going to go ahead and start promoting the tweets.
All right, you do that. I will be commentating on the cards and the things.
And I'll be back real quick.
Okay. Now you guys are, to whomever is watching, welcome to the, I don't know if John did this, welcome to the weekly Vanguard, Carpet Vanguard stream here at, Final Turn in Clifton, New Jersey. I am Dave, one of the hosts of Team Greylock, and my other co-host just went to go spread the good word of the stream that's happening right now. And as I said before, this is right now Overdress versus PBD. And honestly, it's actually really interesting. For the sole fact of the matter is that PBD is a little bit behind in terms of support, but it's been getting support every set. I think, like as John said, this is a very interesting matchup, especially since the fact of the matter is that PBD does have the ability to retire opponents' rear guards. I believe, yeah, retire opponents' rear guards while also getting itself some power in the same side. So the fact of the matter is that Christian's biggest thing is that he doesn't want his rear guards to keep on dying because he'll lose the resources that he had. And V is actually putting a very good pressure in. For their first time on the stream, I think like they're doing a very good job right now. And that is a fat, I believe, 28k to the Vanguard. Ooh, all right, I believe that is right now a 20k shield of 20. I don't know. There's 230. So that is 43. So that's a 2 to pass or an over. And I do not. Oh, I see that V did hit the over trigger out of the deck. So right now, Christian's really trying to bank on not dying and banking on not being hopefully he's trying to not burn out all his resources. For the sole fact of the matter is that he needs to reoccur. Okay, nothing there for V. However, that is a PG that could be very helpful later for them. Man, I wonder how y'all are doing today in this fine weekend of this now very hot weekend. Jesus, I'm sweating. Interesting. He's not taking any damage at all. You think he'd keep those cards in his hand as an defensive over trigger, and that'll do the job. Hey, Scrub Scouts. So right now for our most of our setups, right now we're basing it off of a laptop. We have a Blue Yeti microphone as well as I don't know on top of my head what camera we're using. I'll ask that question when John gets back, and he'll be able to answer that question much better for you than I can. Other than that, it's not too much. We do have a couple USB extender and then a couple extension cords, but we are also right next to the router, so being able to get a very strong internet connection is super important because everything else decides to mess up on us. Ooh, that is alright, that is just a pot degree without a pot degree skill. So that's actually kind of, oh no. That is just a 13 with triple drive. It's actually not that great of a board state. I mean, pushing the V to 4 with the skill, but like, this is unfortunate for Christian. This is not a great setup for him. So as right now, very much a no pass, I believe. It does get a heal, so it does proc off. So he does on that end get a PG and a heal on that end. So basically saying that it's 23. You know what? You were right. You know what? Scrubs, you are right. That's my fault. I forgot the Nirvana skill, giving plus 10 to the front row. Not just that. Even then, the situation right now, I still think that V still holds a very substantial advantage in the game. For the sole fact of the matter is that everything that they own on the board, like the Vanguard just has a constant crit, and Christian just has an empty board state. So Christian not committing super hardcore to the board, and then V just coming in constantly, just swinging in, blowing up rear guards, and just hitting for bigger numbers is not only making Christian have to guard more cards from his hand, but also use more cards in order to recur. Okay, we have Mr. Shaw back with us.
Hello, I have returned. So how's it going over here?
Oh, good. I was saying that V kind of has an advantage here, even though they're at 5. I think that the constant pressure that they're giving out with just PBD just retiring rear guards is taking a lot of a toll out of Christian's hand.
I see. Well, that may be true. However, one thing you should not underestimate when it comes to the power of Overdress is the ability to not only deal damage, but the multi-attacks that it can do. So, if V is at a high advantage, Christian can do something along the lines of calling down his Espral ideas and swinging in for multi-attacks. And if he overdresses, they're plus 10Ks, so...
See, that's what I was thinking too, but the thing is that, like, it's just what he's been guarding with is making me very nervous about what his hand, what the rest of his hand is going to be. And right now I think V is just starving Christian or counterblast, which I think is actually not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea, but if he runs Espral ideas, it doesn't matter, because they cost Soul Blast, they don't cost counterblast.
Yes. The thing is that Christian's also been using his soul in the same sense of, I think, for the Nirvana skill.
Well, Nirvana only needs a Soul Blast Nirvana. It doesn't need random soul Charge.
No, I know that.
So if he plays it right, it can be anybody's game.
Yeah, but still effectively taking out one counterblast, I think, still restricts him what Christian can do. Because that is just, I believe, a 13.
What are your thoughts on this web camera, by the way?
On this web camera, it's much better. I think it's much better we use this camera on over there.
On the match one?
Yeah, then.
Ooh, he checks that Espral idea.
Yeah.
Nice setup for next turn. Let's see how V responds. So.
I think doing with that in hand, I think V should actually.
No Persona Ride.
I think one is in drop, one is in damage, so.
Ooh, here comes the sack. Munch. Plus 10K, plus 1 crit. And then Blaster Blade gets power as well.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, if she checks the over trigger.
She already did.
Oh, okay. Ooh, Maka popping off. Ooh.
Deck thinning for deck winning.
Very spicy play here by V. So that creates not only a pressuring Phantom Blaster column, but then you have a very nice number in the Maka column as well.
Yeah, honestly, right now in this game, if V flips over one crit, Christian might just be dumping his entire hand. I mean, he still has a fat stack in that hand right there.
We're still looking at a clean 23k here with a crit.
Yep.
Yummy, yummy.
Consistency at its finest. However, no counter charge, so you know.
Who's gonna take it? Ooh!
Yeah.
Checks the crit for 3 damage.
And then power into the blaster dart.
Christian is gonna need that miracle heal. Oh no! On the 4th damage. Can he do it again? No, sir. All right. So I believe that means V takes game 1, unless we missed game 1.
No, I don't think we missed game 1.
All right.
We're now on to game 2.
Excelente. So let us give the game 1 to V. All right. Very nice. As you guys can see, Phantom Blaster putting in some good work.
I mean,
even though it didn't get so let's be honest. Even though it didn't get that much support in the latest set, it's still
it's still very good support.
Yeah, it's still Phantom Blaster. It's still I retire my stuff, I get crits, and I'm gonna pressure you.
Yeah, I mean, like you say you're preparing constantly as a crit. Oh boy.
Oh wow. I did just notice too. Check out V's setup. She's got the team AL4 mat with the Ren sleeves and the Blaster Dark sleeves too.
Man, I don't know if she likes
giving Joe a run for his money.
Well, no, Joe flips over his shadow stuff. That's gonna be a whole different story right there.
That's nice. I like seeing people actually supporting their favorite characters or their favorite teams. That's really cool. I like to do that with Kai.
No, yeah.
I got the Dragonic Overlord DN mat with my Kai sleeves, and then like the Kai colored sleeves as well. Phantom Blaster deck is going to be even more good when PBO. Yeah, PBO is really cool.
PBO
Holy moly.
Nasty.
But doesn't compare it to what's her face.
Oh god.
I don't want to say her name because they. I don't want to say her name. I won't say her name.
That's okay. Say it.
No,
say it loud.
I don't.
Say it out loud. Say it loud and proud.
No, we're streaming. It's one thing when I'm with you guys, but it's another thing when we're streaming.
Hey, this is actually I don't know if I'm saying your name or but this is a tournament.
This is our locals that we're streaming actually.
Yep.
Every Saturday we actually stream our locals. We stream our locals in a free fight format style, which means at the beginning of each round you can agree with your opponent if you both have the same deck. You can either play standard, premium, or V.
Yep. Well, not saying that at least at the bare minimum you need to have a D deck because that's the most popular format right now. And then yeah, you get to confer with your opponent before the round starts what match you want to play between those three formats.
But welcome.
Hello. Right now we are at game. Oh, there's
game 1.
Yep.
Nice clean ride with Blaster Javelin. Passes the turn.
Yep. Oh, that glare's coming back. Yeah, double check that later.
We can check it on break.
Yeah, definitely on break.
Gets the crit. No. Okay. No, Trickstar's very nice.
Oh, that way.
No trigger. It wasn't a trigger.
Yeah, that was a Blaster Javelin.
That glare's coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to fix that.
Yeah, it was weird. I thought we had that set up. I thought we fixed it up with the bag.
We might have accidentally moved the table when we were setting up the wire again.
Right, yeah.
That's an interesting format. How many players? I believe we have currently 14 players.
Yeah.
I can double check the numbers with you guys with Henry. But yeah, 14 players today.
Henry, how many players in the tournament?
Henry, how many players today?
Today we have
13 players.
13 players, okay.
So one less.
Yeah. I mean, averaging out 13 to 16.
We would have had 15 if me and Dave decided to play today, but we enjoy commentating.
Yes. Actually, to be honest, I only have like a Zorga deck.
No, Barb. No, I don't mean that. No, actually, no. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I mean. The ability to just persona ride over each other. Exactly.
Yep.
To be fair, that's a great mechanic. I like that mechanic a lot. And that's the only mechanic I like about.
But, boobas.
No, darn it! Why you gotta do this, Dave?
But, boobas.
We are a friendly stream.
We are a friendly stream.
We are a friendly stream, and Alphonsus has been triggered. Alphonsus in the background. He's been triggered.
Oh god.
We know.
Wait, I need that.
No, we don't. Alphonsus, go back to playing your V Cross Y shorts. No. We're shallow finished.
Oh, you guys. I'm sorry. I mean, at least you still got a premium locals, but that's really
Well,
good.
a lot more than my premium locals today. 4 people. Yeah. Here's the thing. We're kind of the assumption because we know a lot of people, at least in our locals, are very busy throughout the week, and obviously with 3 formats, there can't be 3 separate days for people to come in. It gets a little hectic. So, and then of course alternating might discourage some people because some people mainly play standard or mainly play V in that nature. So we kind of made this kind of agreement in this style of free fight format. That way everyone gets to play a little bit of what they want.
Yeah.
And it's a nice experience for everybody, especially in Springfest if people are trying to play different types of formats and trying to practice for different types of decks. It's nice. It helps increase variety, and then we can show you guys different types of games on stream as well. So I think it's interesting. I think it's a cool concept.
It's a lot of fun. Like honestly, like just being able to like just sit down and just watch all the decks that you may or may not have, and being able to just compromise at that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because there's certain times like in a format, sometimes you've played the same matchup over and over and over again. It kind of gets kind of stale.
Yeah.
So why not try to swap it up?
Gives a little spice to everything, which is cool. Then we don't know what we're commentating exactly, and that way we have to learn everything. So much card knowledge.
I know, like especially in set 5, we have to learn just a whole bunch. Just getting ready for that, and I know a lot of people are actually practicing. Like if they're playing V, they're practicing like the new ban list restrictions, seeing what works and what won't work, especially during before Springfest comes up, and especially before team leagues.
Yes. Also, effect heals were revealed. I want to know your thoughts on them. They are interesting, but I feel like they will bend to how the format plays out.
Hey Mike, what's up? I will, but I don't think you know my cousin. You're thinking about But no, yeah, I think the effect heals they're 15k shields, but your opponents are grade 3, they get 5k as well?
No, they're 10k shields.
Oh, right.
And the one that we're getting in the set 5 relies on the Vanguard attacking more than once.
Right. Does that reduce by crit by 2? Or?
No, it just gives it additional.
I think I'm mixing
additional 10k, additional 15k shields.
Yeah,
so it becomes a 25k shield.
I'm mixing up the V1.
So it's a bit of a drawback in that sense. The one for Festival Collection relies on the critical.
Yeah. That one I believe.
That one's also 10k. Again, interesting. I think will introduce a very neat concept in deck building because some people might lean toward a specific heal trigger, and then others might lean toward another specific type of heal trigger.
Or they actually just run as a one-up.
Yeah.
So,
So it's a quote-unquote sideboardy techie-ish option for certain matchups, for certain decks, which is cool, but for other decks it might not work out as well. So it's interesting, I think. I think that's the bottom, like the TLDR is, they're interesting.
Definitely so, like, because it's just because, like, especially some people, they usually go with one way, especially going, as you said, one route or another, depending on that. Just kind of like throwing it in there, like just completely throwing your opponent off what they would imagine, what they think is going to happen, and then just making all their math in their head just go completely out the window. That's always a lot of fun.
Alright, so getting back to the action here, it is currently Christian's turn, and he is going to be proccing Mahar Nirvana's skill to be able to res that Trickstar and ping V for 1 damage.
That's a good effect.
It is a very good effect. Unfortunately, it's not like Kagura back in the old days where the trigger effect is nullified. So you're a very sad guy when they check the over trigger and you're like, well, guess my turn's done.
Hey man. If there are any Eugene players today, he's behind the mic.
He's commentating. I am commentating today.
He is behind the mic, yes.
We're still, for those who were here last week, Dave and I will try and get that premium Zorga versus premium Eugene game going. We just gotta get a good time. Maybe record here in the shop when it's a little less quiet.
Yeah, you mean a little bit more quiet?
Yes, sorry. I don't know how to words. Guys, I only had like 4 hours of sleep, maybe 3.
Same. I am exhausted, but you know what? I'll gladly stream for you guys.
Oh wow, V had to guard with her over trigger.
That's
some information that you don't
want to
reveal. Yeah.
Unfortunately, with V being at 4, it's kind of like unnecessary evil at that point.
Yeah. And it's interesting. I didn't know Christian opted to go for both Virina, both grade 3 Virinas. It's interesting. Depending on the build, I can see it if you're playing the Prayer of Resonating Wishes, the order card, but I haven't seen Christian actually play that, so I think he's just playing it in a more aggressive, just overdress as hard as I can style, which is very, very unique, actually. I haven't seen that particular play style.
Yeah,
and Zenma, actually, the grade 1. It's a one that lets him search for overdress cards. So it's
It is interesting.
I
to
guess
see.
that's for the best. Otherwise, exactly, because Eugene is the best deck.
Are we talking about
Everyone
D?
knows
Are we talking
this.
about D or are we talking about
No,
premium?
just in general, okay? I don't need to let you guys know. It's generalized.
Well-
Eugene is best deck.
Well, I learned the hard way that Eugene is really good in premium. Yeah, I mean I already knew that already, but facing against it was not fun nonetheless. But in D, I think I can handle it pretty well.
I don't know about that, man. I gotta show the people.
Okay. So you,
I've experienced the double crit to my face.
Yes.
oh yeah, or you could just sign. But you know. See, but here's the thing: the parallels between D and Overdress is that when you Soul Blast 5 to Soul Charge 5, sometimes there are two different feelings.
Soul Blast 5 to Soul Charge 5. Man, I love that effect for Eugene.
Okay, all right. V getting another dry checks, but Christian's kind of maintaining the.
Yes, but at the same time, that crit is always nice for Phantom Blaster because
yeah,
you're always guaranteeing your opponent to guard it somehow.
Exactly.
Ooh, wow! And the defensive overture for Christian, that's going to shut down V's turn completely because she doesn't even have rear guards she can swing into.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, I will say this in the caveat is that she didn't need that counter charge. For the sole fact of the matter is that she still has 3 unflipped, and I believe she still has a hefty soul amount. But the thing is that also mandatory soul charge is kind of boo, in my opinion.
Wow. Okay, so that gives away the information. He does have the other Mahar Nirvana in his hand, or just say Nirvana in general, and that's gonna revive that Trick Star and ping V here for 1 damage. She's gonna go to 5 here.
I love how someone knocked our camera setup and the glare lessens quite significantly, in my opinion.
Thank you. Okay, he has the Espral idea in his hand too, and with that, he's going to be shoving all of those Overdress units from the drop zone and Trickstar as well into his soul. So that is going to be a beefy Virina.
It is a thick boy, Dargan, thick Dargan.
And because also he's in the Overdress state, the Mahar Nirvana skill is also active, so his entire front board will be receiving plus 10,000 power.
Yep.
And that's nice because those are making magic numbers now.
And what's really bad is that for V, that's bad because she is at 4.
Shouldn't she technically be at 5 because Mahar Nirvana's skill pings her for a damage?
I thought it was. Oh yeah, technically.
Alright, well, I'm of the assumption that I cannot intervene. It is a locals. People are trying. It is unfortunately up to them to realize this game state, but we can try and bring it up to them at the end of the...
Yes.
Last house, most commentators, if it's an actual like format tournament, you are able to intervene if it's like a real tournament.
That's a local. That's fine.
It's a locals. It's Bushiroad Springfest, first place Japan. Guys, wait!
No, we're not doing that again.
Oh my god. Yeah, then we would intervene. I remember doing exactly like that once, Soul Blasting 5 to Soul Charge 5. Most of the time I managed to call it up sometimes you managed. Nowadays I try to avoid that skill. Yeah, unless you're a spicy boy who runs a Verena Espral idea in your main deck and top deck it, because it's the only way you're going to call it off of Eugene's skill.
Oh my gosh.
I tried it once, it didn't work out well. It didn't work out
Because how many
well.
times are you going to soul charge? You're more
Oh
likely
my
to soul
goodness!
charge.
Alright, so V is actually... Alright, no, okay, so was it originally a 2 to pass, but now it's a 3 to pass.
Yep.
Wow, first check on the crit for Christian.
That is mighty unfortunate. Because right now I'm on the underdog side. I want V to win. I want PBD to shine number 1.
Well, both of them are playing really well, actually.
Oh yeah, no, they're both doing the best of what they have right now. So honestly, I think they're both doing what they can.
I think if I were in Christian's position, I would try to put it all into the Vanguard. Okay. Only because it's a bit of a risk-free strategy.
Yeah,
I see where he's going with that. And there we go.
Yep.
That deals the killing blow to Christian, giving him
To V.
killing blow to V, giving Christian the win. So
Yep.
now it is 1-1. Anybody's game now. Very nice.
Very, very
Some
nice.
very spicy overdress action happening. You love to see it.
Very, very nice. Very, very spicy. Oh, you know what's really funny the other day? I completely forgot. Speaking of spicy, I was talking to a friend over lunch, and they got dosa, and they said, "Why is this a spicy pancake?" And I was just like, "This is dosa. It's not a spicy pancake."
Well, I mean, depends on who you're talking to when it comes to spicy, right? No thanks, Verena is never going to be a part of my Eugene drink. Hey, I completely understand. like I said, I tried it and it was cute, but like it rarely went. The effect it rarely happened. It just rarely happened.
So what are you gonna do? Play as a 1 of or a 4 of?
I know of. I'm not gonna play Varina. It's just it's way too high rolly.
I mean, yeah, but you know, I feel as though Eugene in D is already kind of high rolly with that skill. But
Yeah,
other-
but you know
outside of that, it's still a retired.
You just go make Tribash go raw.
Yeah. Making Tribash a card on the first set it was released, I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is nutty.
Man, I love Tribash. It's so good.
Yes, I remember, because I remember when D first released and you saw Eugene and you saw Tribash, you proceed to flip 3 Tribashes off Eugene's skill.
It's a good feeling.
I know it wasn't a good feeling. I was pretty upset.
I know, for you. For me, it was fantastic. Man, I loved early day testing Eugene.
Yeah, good old TTS.
When everyone didn't know that the hard counter was, yeah, just don't call anything so they can't retire. Well, it's not, nowadays it's not so much a hard counter, but there's a lot of other things that make it sad. That's all I'm going to say. Shimigano can call Virena too, but it's even more high roll. Yep, and then yeah, you need 16 Desert Gunners in the ranch. Oh, Barb knows. Barb knows the meme. 16 Gunners in Eugene's ranch. Oh my god.
Just tilt the hat. Okay, so on to game 3. So V opted to go second. Interesting.
I think she wants to try and pressure with crit. Does Phantom Blaster need to have both be on grade 3 for the skill? No, right? She just needs to. It just needs to sack.
I believe it is just to be a sack, but we're gonna double check.
Oh, you know what? If anything, though, it might have been just to get the extra draw.
That too.
We read into it really, really hard, but at the end of the day, it's just, no, I just wanted the extra draw.
Yeah,
and that's completely fair.
That's completely fair.
Oh my goodness! Wow, Christian discarding 2 Trick Stars.
Ooh.
Crazy.
Current-
I mean, with the skill, 3 already out of deck.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Current Eugene is just full of desert soldiers and dinosaurs. Yeah, we keep trying to tell our friend Hakeem that Eugene literally is nothing but dinosaurs because he loves Tachikaze and he would only want to play Overdress because of that. But he's like, nah, it's not full dinosaurs.
I got it because you were talking about when commenting at Premium Bro.
Yeah. Speaking of, man, I hope the Legacy Cup is going on. For those who need a little bit of context, there is actually a Legacy Cup, which Dave and I help commentate that as well. They're doing a premium format currently, premium tournament right now.
In Pennsylvania, I believe?
No, in VA.
Oh, VA? Oh.
Yeah. So the thing is unfortunately, I heard that their person that we're gonna help out with their stream flaked at them on the last minute.
Yeah.
Which kind of stinks. But hopefully we can get some info for you guys about the results and maybe things like that. I know you can follow them on Team Legacy and things like that, but I'm definitely interested to see some premium results as well.
Yeah.
Just in general. Maybe Eugene is secretly a dino tamer. Maybe.
Maybe.
I think in the lore, actually, if I remember correctly, Eugene is actually hunting the dinosaurs in the desert. I think so. I think that's like the actual lore.
Oh, that'd be funny. Okay, so you know
Like
what?
him and his crew are, that's what they're doing. They hunt these dinosaurs.
Ah, okay, cool.
I could be wrong, though.
I
I don't read moon runes that well.
I mean, but technically it kind of makes sense because, you know, desert gunners and then freaking dinosaurs in the desert.
Yeah, she most likely.
Yeah.
It's red. I like red.
I don't like Tachis. Wait, is that Arcana?
I think that's Nubatama.
I don't know.
Sorry, guys. We were just gifted some random dice. Hey, Hakeem, what clan is that? Is that Tachikaze? No, right? That's Nubatama?
Tachi's is like a gem.
That's the gem.
No, it's like a straight, like a hexagon.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's Nubatama.
yeah, that's
It's
Nubatama. There's too many clans of Dragon Empire. Keep track.
Whoa. Big boy, grade 3 Virena on board.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that he's...
This one's Tachi's.
That one's Hachi's? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think this one's Nubatama.
Murakumo has a little smoky thing.
I thought that
Oh my goodness. Checks his last trick star, so now
And
all of them are out of
He
his
also
deck.
got a Nirvana in hand too.
So Christian, if he just continuously is doing that Mahar Nirvana skill, he's got resources for days in his drop zone. Very nice.
He's constant.
However,
pressure
he
with
can't take the V lightly. That crit pressure is still always going to be there. And if V pushes Christian to 3 damage, that is bad news bears every single time that Vanguard swings in.
it. Yeah. Oh, defensive draw too. Oh yeah, it's eating the 2.
Eating the 2 goes to 4. Okay.
Okay, so I'm conserving hand size, and then also if
No conserving. Christian's just going in.
No, I'm talking about V.
Okay, I was going to say he used Varina's skill. Now Varina has a crit plus 15k power
Yep.
along with all of that.
But I'm talking about V right now. V,
Oh, never mind. V. Sorry, that already happened. That all happened.
Yeah, that all happened. That all happened. V right now. The thing is that V using that extra counter blast in order to build up the board and then pressure with the crit to go in. So I understand where they're coming from, having a fistful of cards, but the thing is that they just have to be very careful about how it's going to go about.
All right. Gonna use that skill. Munch, munch, munch. Killing that Virina. 1 crit applied. Checks the over trigger.
Oh my god, if V hits the over trigger now, it is over. It is over.
Oh, Fasado.
Fasado on the
Fasado,
side,
spicy.
yeah.
Oh, he's gonna take it. He said,
And there's a front.
gets the front, and
A
oh,
PG.
PG. Okay, nice. Very good defensive options. If you like to see that.
All right, but Christian hit a double defensive. So right now there's a 33. That is. All right, the Fasado is, I believe, the Fasado. None of them are hitting, I believe.
Oh, you're right. 33s.
Yep. Because that's it's only 25 to 33, and that is only 23 to a.
Oh no, unfortunate.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for V. Double defensive, shutting down the turn. All right, back to Christian. Does he have the Mahar Nirvana?
He does.
There
We
it
saw him
is.
guard track it last turn.
I didn't.
Licensed professional, huh?
Licensed professional. All right.
Okay, definitely going for that.
He's going to be searching for a card with the overdress ability. Let's see what he grabs here.
I see the pot
double
grade.
arcs. Ooh, Espral idea. He is going in for game.
I think it's his goal. He realized within the past 2 games he just can't be on a timer against PBD. So I think he figured out his best bet to deal with it is just player removal. Don't need to worry about a constant crit to the face if they're dead.
That hand is pretty big for V.
Yeah.
So it looks like she's got a lot of defensive options here.
Exactly. I think right now Christian's going to be forcing all of them out.
Ooh, hard casting it from his trick star that he drove check. And he's going to just shove everything into the soul.
That is going to
Into
be
the original dress, sorry. It's
Yeah.
not the soul. It's the original dress.
I'd still call it Soul. My rear guard Soul.
Tibble's cool, but like she has like more aggressive tendencies.
Okay, and
Alright.
since it's in a dress state, that is going to be
23K.
bigger. Yep. And bigger.
That's only 15k for V.
Yep.
What's that? Is that a PG?
Yep. PG.
Ooh, that is a PG.
Discarding a crit. Okay.
Oh, hold on. I think they might be taking back some guard. Maybe some miscommunication in numbers. Nope. Okay.
Yep.
PGing that.
Crit trigger. Oh.
Most likely all to the Espral idea.
Yep.
Oh, a double crit trigger. Oh no. This might be bad for V. But I think I see another perfect guard, and she's popping it off.
PGs.
Okay,
but,
so manages to live the turn here.
but Christian has now a fistful.
Gets a Persona ride.
There we go.
Special effects blowing up everywhere after Persona ride.
Yes, if only we could do that. I mean, technically.
We technically can. I could program it to like press a button, but like, pew, 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 but I don't want to do that.
That is a lot of visual.
All right.
Okay, so defensive trigger will not kill V. Alright, well, double defensive trigger won't like ruin V's turn. Because I believe Christian does have the over trigger out of the deck. I'm also thinking about locking. I don't know.
Team Greylock is live.
Oh yeah, I just got that too. There we go, the PG.
Absolutely, I agree with that. You
Double
definitely- More like a heel trigger.
Heel
Okay,
trigger,
V's
okay.
gonna be going back down to 3 damage here.
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Fishmans, thank you for the follow.
Hey, thanks for following.
And that's on our Twitch, everybody. For those who are in the YouTube space, we are actually simulcasting right now. We're on both live on both Twitch and on YouTube.
Yeah. And we got follows.
They like us.
Yeah, they like us. Okay, that's Masato on hit. That's very important. Oh, and he lets it go.
Crit trigger defensive.
Yes, but the thing is, I think V put that trigger power onto the Blast of Dark, so making it even. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see what V soul charge from there, but. And right now is a 25, possibly 35, depending on the guard.
But a simple 2 looked like a 2 shield guard. I believe that was a heel trigger and just a random tempo.
Booba.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, he
Yes, he does. Very much.
Booba.
Literally frame 1. Frame 1 after we saw him.
Frame 1, literally, just like, so hey guys.
So, anybody got spare Keter stuff? I'm like, do you have no restraint at all?
Booba.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so you know what? So Christian's at 5 right now, and I don't believe he used.
He's at 5. Wow, and V with the heel trick went down to 3. Ooh,
It's a big advantage. The thing
interesting
is, V
scenario
only
here.
has the 4 cards in hand.
Oh, never mind. Pop Nirvana.
Yeah, Pop
Back to
Nirvana.
4.
Exactly.
Back to 4.
So the thing is that
Damage check
That
and ooh, defensive crit.
yeah,
Ooh. Another Esfel idea
I think that's gonna be it for it.
for V. You think so? The defensive crit helps a lot.
It does, but the thing is that 4 cards on kind of 3 big columns, 3 quote unquote.
Well, currently no. Christian only has the 2 columns there.
I know, that's what I meant the 3.
Oh, you mean with the multi attack?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. An interesting scenario,
Yeah.
for sure.
Honestly, I think V's best
Because
bet.
you have to realize this one's not big yet. This one's only 23.
Yeah, I think V's best bet is guard this, and if they have a PG the Vanguard, or PG the second swing. Unless V is a god and has 2 more PGs in hand without even thinking about it.
Simple 30k shield.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 20k shield. Guarding here for a 2. Doesn't matter, it's the over trigger! Oh no.
Defensive over trigger right now. Can we be cool?
Believe.
Believe in the V.
Believe in the power of Overlord?
No. Overlord, wrong unit.
Phantom Blaster Overlord.
That is Dragon. That is not Overlord.
Okay, you know what? Some sort of dragon. Believe in the dragon. Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon.
Okay.
Dragon. Dragon. All right, guys. That
So
was
Christian takes it 2-1.
Yeah,
A
2-1.
very, very close game on both ends.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to say that it definitely got to the point where it looked like a very good back and forth happening. You know, you had V, who was playing very well, go from recovering from 4 to 3, trying to keep that momentum going.
Yeah,
But the
but-
fact that Mahar Nirvana was able to ping that damage and then the
Ping the
over
damage,
trigger
yeah.
flip sealed the deal.
Also, Christian be able to shuffle his deck in order to figure out what he wanted to grab out. That's also very important.
Absolutely, absolutely. For those who are tuning in, hello everyone. Hello, welcome to our weekly Cardfight Vanguard stream here at Final Turn Gaming in Clifton, New Jersey.
Sorry, I'm readjusting the camera because
There we
like
go, there
I'm
we
trying
go.
to adjust it. I'm like I forgot where.
I am one of your hosts, John, Mama John of Team Greylock.
I'm Dave. I'm Chrono Dave of Team Greylock.
And yeah, that was the conclusion of our round one match of our free fight format here.
Yeah.
So free fight format. For anyone who is new here to the chat, it's a custom format that we play here at our locals. So at the beginning of each round, you may agree with your opponent to play one of 3 formats, either standard, V, or premium. The only caveat that we ask, the only exception is that everyone bring at least a standard deck. That way there is a format that you can both play,
Definitely.
regardless.
The sole fact of the matter is that it's the most popular format right now. Is to bring in new players, bring back in old players, even players that we haven't seen in like forever, and then getting them thoroughly invested.
Saw that over trigger. We saw that over trigger.
Must be so nice.
We saw it was
So
like,
cool.
okay, we were like, okay, she was doing, we were doing a nice momentum game back and forth. She got the heel trigger. She went back to 3. and then keep that pressure going, and there's the trigger.
Yeah. Is that good?
I was doing my normal play. I think I searched out the Esmeralda, and then I had a Trickstar in hand. Oh no, I did.
You had all your Trickstars out that game. All your Trickstars were out. You drove check one? Yeah, no, it is. For your deck, it's very good. It's very good for that.
It's a good thing to have the Trickstar in your opening hand because you can discard it right then and there. The reason I don't like Trickstar in my right deck is just.
I know it's very meh. I agree. I keep Trickstar in the main, and I don't keep Trickstar in the right deck. I put it in just in the main deck.
For some reason, if I tested it with Trickstar in the right deck, I don't draw it as often.
Yeah.
But if I keep it in the main deck, I draw it mostly every game.
Yeah.
And
It's player preference at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It really is.
And I tested with the prayer build.
But guys, that was just one match, one exciting match. We still have a whole bunch more. Nice game so far. As you can see, Lyrical Set 2 poster in back. Are you guys interested in course in JP in the Great Fort Kyrie? Yes, Great Fort Kyrie is very, very strong. We have been playtesting a little bit with it, or at least I personally have been playtesting with it. It is definitely a contender to watch out for. Lore and Roll as well. Lore and Roll still being very strong in my honest opinion. It's still got a lot of utility that it's getting in the new set. And one to keep an eye on that I'm very excited for actually is Clarissa. Clarissa's got some really nice utility coming out. A nice promo card from Christian being pulled. Yeah, and there's just a lot to look out for. I would definitely say the top contenders to look out for are going to be Kyrie for sure. Then you're going to want to look out for... Kyrie's the Lyrical Monasterio, yeah.
Yeah, she's human.
Yeah, Kyrie for sure, followed by Lorna Roll, followed by Clarissa. But Mimish is also really nice. I think you're going to have to want to play her with Willista just to get a little more consistency there, but I can see that happening as well. It's all really nice. It's a interesting set to explore, and maybe something that we'll be able to see in the future, especially since we're going to be getting that set actually before our Spring Fest. So it'll be interesting to see how that's going to develop in our meta and see if it changes anything around.
Fish girls. That's all I gotta say.
Fish meta! For some reason, we always get like the idol sets
right before
our
yeah.
regionals. It's baffling.
It's always weird.
Yeah.
Alessia, don't forget Alessia.
Alessio looks really nice too. Alessio looks really nice. A little more consistency. Actually, yeah, more consistency for sure for Alestios as well.
At least we won't have set 5.
Felty Rosa also. I know Baldwin's very excited for Felty Rosa. A little bit of playtesting with the ghosty action.
Oh, yeah, one. I forgot which one. What was the gem girl? What's her name?
Willista.
Willista. Yeah, I heard the Willista got pretty decent thing.
A little more. Again, it's hard for me to like. I don't want to like shout into an echo chamber and be like, this person said that this deck was bad, and this one said it was good. But like, I would personally want to play test with it.
Yep.
You know. So I personally just looking at it. Bare bones. Willista looks fine. Definitely got some consistency buffs, but not to a super large extent.
Yeah. See, like, right now, like when I'm looking for, when that set comes out, I'm kind of looking for the interaction between like what every deck is going to have between one another. I think that finally with that new set coming out, I don't think they're going to overpower set 4. I think it's going to put them on the same
more so
playing
like putting him on a level playing field. Because if anything, one thing you have to take into account with the Lyrical set is even beside all of the support that's coming out, one of the more key things to look out for is the fact that they're getting all of their effect triggers.
Exactly.
So the effect fronts, the effect draws, I believe, and as well as the effect crits.
Yeah.
So that definitely gives them more guarding options, it gives them more soul options to be able to do their skills, and it helps because with the overall power levels that everything that set 4 provided gives them a little more utility as well.
Yeah,
all of the decks.
Yeah, just being able to get into the game, I think is the most important thing.
For sure, I think at least the bare minimum I will be picking up will be the effect triggers for all of my decks. But of course, I mean Clarissa. Of course, I got to play my brawler girls. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for just a teeny bit. Dave and I are going to grab a quick water break. We're going to try and check out the... I think there's only a couple minutes left in the round 1, and then we're going to be going immediately into round 2. And who knows? It might be standard. It might be premium. It might be V premium. Yep. You'll just have to wait and stick around to find out. So, yeah, we'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another exciting Card Fight Vanguard match. And I've actually just been informed that we are changing up the pairings. We did have Mods going against K for round 2, but I believe that is going to be changing up. I'll have Dave momentarily get back with the pairings for us. But hello, welcome back, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday today. Hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's enjoying themselves. I've just been giving back my deck box, and my friend Baldwin is going to go get some food. Oh, I believe that's Jason, actually, that we're going to be seeing. So let me update that for y'all real quick. All right. So, Jason. And let's see what... Oh, no, not Jace Pawn.
No, Jace Pawn. It's only Jace Pawn.
No, it's Jason. There we are. And who is Jason going against today? Peter? Cool. All right, Peter.
No one knows what a Tachi die is. Baldwin confidently looked at me and went, "Here, take this. You can have this Tachi die."
Look, man, we don't play dinosaurs. What do you want from us?
That is a ninja. When was the last time you saw a Stegosaur do this?
It's not even a ninja, bro. It's literally like teeth and a V connected to some sort of weird V, then an arc with a gem in the middle with like flames sticking out of it.
I want to say it's like a... What is it, like a throwing knife? Just stuck in their head.
That's... They're killing themselves like that? What?
I don't know. It's some weird ninja jutsu.
Oh, Teen Titans 333. Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Welcome to our annual, our friendly little locals. Things are good, Barb. Things are well. Dave, I think, is finishing some food. Actually, he came here immediately from his home, and he didn't get any breakfast, so I think he's getting something to eat. Yes, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Very cool. Hello, hello, Mr. Teen Titans 333. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to our weekly Card Fight Vanguard stream here at Final Turn Gaming in Clifton, New Jersey. We're doing a belt for a... I was going to say for our free fight format where anything's possible, and just as I said that, we're going to treat ourselves to a nice little bit of fish action and a Felty Rosa mirror. I hope I'm spelling that right. If not, then you know what? It is what it is. If it's not spelled right, it's because I did it on purpose, guys. Because I don't make errors at all. It was supposed to happen like that.
If he spelled something or said something wrong, just pretend that it's right.
Vanguard is awesome. My favorite TCG, to be honest. The feeling is mutual, Teen Titans 333. The feeling is mutual. Best card game at the moment. You have a lot to choose from, but I'm happy to stick with Vanguard right now. It is my favorite game to play.
No, these are the new.
Okay, so you come for some excellent, interesting matchups, and what do we get? We get a Felty Rosa mirror. Okay, well, you know what? The one who multi-attacks harder is one. Who, yeah. I'm a little familiar when it comes to Felty Rosa.
I don't remember which one Felty Rosa is. So
She's the ghosties.
Ah, okay. So basically, if I see a unit that is not a trigger on top of the deck, I'm assuming it's going to be called to the burger. That's all I'm going to say.
For the most part, yes.
Yes. Actually, yeah. It's not. It's Peter versus Jason.
Why is it K? I thought I saved it to Jason.
I
even did like the whole Jace Pawn thing. That's interesting. Again, I'm a professional. That meant to happen.
Professional streamers.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Totally meant to do it.
Yeah, of course.
Totally meant to do it. Did you really mean to do it?
Every time.
There we go. We did it.
Excellente.
All right, so today's going to be a D matchup on stream.
Well, round 2 is going to be a D matchup. So double D matchups. Yes, I need help.
It's okay. It's not like you need so much help. You need to create a whole archetype called Booba.
It's Ghost and Spikes like... That's what Felty is. Yeah.
I see. I know what they look like. I don't know the names.
Oh, that glare is still there.
Yeah, that means we got to knock the table back over a bit.
All right.
We got to beat it up. Show who's boss.
So, in your honest opinion, who has more advantage, Felty-Rosa or Felty-Rosa?
I don't know. Felty-Rosa honestly has a pretty good advantage in my end. But, you know, Felty-Rosa...
You can't take into account Felty-Rosa's power, though.
Exactly. Felty-Rosa does have a certain aspect that Felty-Rosa doesn't have.
Yeah, but then does that take into account Felty-Rosa's other aspect?
It really depends. Does this Felty-Rosa really just... you know what? It depends.
I'm going to give it to Felty-Rosa.
Yeah,
I'm going to give it to Felty-Rosa. Guys, I am 100% sure that a Felty-Rosa player will win this match.
Watch that happen. Literally, like...
No, he flips up the Vanguard. It's like Willissa instead. I'm like, well, I'm going to eat my own words, I guess.
No. I find it really funny. It's just like... It's like... late game, they just ride into a different unit, not even Felty-Rosa. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'm going to eat my own words. I'm like, just because John said so. No!
Because you told me to. I just be like, judge? Okay, that one is a definite judge goal.
It's the same deck. It's a mirror match. It is indeed a mirror match. You're about to experience a very rare occurrence, a Felty-Rosa mirror match.
I wonder who's going to punch harder.
Probably Felty-Rosa.
Well,
okay, to be fair,
there could be different variants.
Exactly.
One could be running pure Felty-Rosa, the other one could be running the Willista
hybrid. Yeah, that's very possible.
Are we gonna be doing Wii Cross videos? I don't think.
Mr. Fishmas, we are not gonna be doing Wii Cross videos. That is something that Alphonsus can probably do on his own personal time. But as for the current moment, no, just Vanguard.
Yeah, for right now, Greylock, we're gonna be focusing on Vanguard. Alphonsus will definitely handle the Wii Cross side of it because
he likes all that stuff more personally, like Wii Cross by Schwartz, all that stuff. So maybe give him a follow over there, guys, at the Alphonsus.
The Alphonsus single. Sorry, that last part was just instinctual. I couldn't even say it.
Wow, he rolled Felty-Rosa.
Oh my god! Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Actually, fun fact, it's Felty-Rosa versus blinged out Felty-Rosa. When I say blinged out, I mean max blinged out.
It's Willista! No!
Oh, yeah.
I hate my own words!
Well, no, it's still Willista Felty-Rosa.
Is it though? Is it really though?
I'm pretty sure, yes. It's because of the ride line, you just get an additional draw.
Just in case, I'm gonna update it to
Felty Willy.
Felty-Rosa? Insert Spider-Man pointing meme. Hakeem. Alright, so very slow roll. Both of them have a very slow start initially.
Yeah.
But it's as soon as that grade 3 hits that everything's going to start getting explosive. So nice back and forth here, maybe a damage here, maybe a guard here, maybe an over trigger here. Then that would make the other person cry. But
oh, first turn over trigger right now. Yeah, that Felty-Rosa player would be very skilled.
Mm-hmm.
Much skill, much wow. Alright, now the over trigger. Basically, right now, I'm just looking for the offensive over trigger just to make the other Felty-Rosa.
I think you're right, Dave. I think it's actually the hybrid. Because that was a Willista card, I believe, went to the damage zone.
For a second, he was going to ride straight from hand. I'm like, excuse me.
Yeah.
I was like,
rides onto the grade 2 Willista, from the Willista goes into the grade 2 Felty-Rosa, and then going to be doing that on-ride skill. Jason, why are you reading that card? It's your card.
Yeah, he's just making sure,
No. I think he's making sure in terms of names. But yeah, when you ride the grade 1 on the grade 2, you're actually allowed to search out for the gem. It doesn't specify what you need to ride into.
Exactly.
So do that. You actually get some nice draw generation going on over there. Very, very. I mean, I like that. I like that little bit of spice everyone's got. Very cool.
It's spicing up this mirror match, sort of.
And he puts it into the soul too, so it actually helps Felty-Rosa by pumping things into the soul. Very cool.
Soul, gaining a soul engine, gaining a draw engine, and just really putting in that pressure.
Yeah. All right. Going to be putting Jason here to 2 damage here, but he will be going to grade 3 first. So that means he is going to quote unquote pop off first with all those multi-attack chainings going on.
You could say that he's really gonna Felty.
So should I still say Felty-Rosa or Felty-Lista?
I'll say Felty-Rosa question mark.
Or Felty-Rocks?
Felty
No,
Rocks?
no, because it's not rocks. It's Felty-Gems.
Yeah, Felty-Gems.
I'll still keep the question mark though. Felty-Gems?
So all lyrical decks in a nutshell are fish. Rocks, songs, ghosts, brawlers, gears with wings, Overlord the cat, and powerful. Yes! Very much so. John, do you disagree?
What? That all lyrical decks and nutsos are essentially fish?
Yes.
Yeah. They're just a different breed of fish.
Yeah.
You know how fish evolve? In the long time spans of evolution?
Yeah.
Think of it like that.
Yeah. Definitely that way.
Oh wow, that's very interesting. He was banking on that backboard swing. Wow, gets the. Nope, that's not a ghosty. He gets only a singular call there.
Yep. That is, however, that is trigger though. So you know, triggers are still very good.
Ooh, okay, that's gonna push Peter to 3 damage here.
As long as my rule of thumb in D is don't go to 4 before grade 3. That's all I feel. That is my rule of thumb for D format.
Yeah, it's a good logic to think about because you don't want to accidentally just get blown out.
Exactly. You don't want to get blown out because you weren't paying attention.
I was like, if I try to use mine, if I put a quick 2 right now, it's always a direct. So I just like smack out my third, I'm like, dude, that's always a direct.
Rock, songs, Ghost Pros, Gears with Wings.
So it has to be one.
Gears with Wings. That's
Not yet.
Celestial, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
I love Overlord the Cat. That
Yeah.
one's. I love that one. Dragonic Overlord the Cat.
Okay.
But that's actually kind of technically the friends. People call the new they call her Dragonic Overlord the friend
Oh my god.
with her mechanic.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh yeah. Oh no, don't make me play it. Just because you're calling it Dragonic Overlord.
Draconic Overlord. Huh?
Zafrendo.
Duh, Vandal.
If I lose a game too, I'm gonna I don't have my legal card.
Peter here on a very interesting turn here, yeah.
Very interesting situation. So on this end,
Because yes, Peter's at 3,
he does
But-
have that quote unquote advantage from his.
but I was gonna say he's at 3. Yes, bad, but
he also has 5 cards in hand.
remember, Felty Rosa needs those counterblasts to keep calling and calling and calling. So if his drive checks are just ghosties, that's filling up a free board.
Yeah.
So it's bad, but it's also good.
Yeah. It's a double-edged sword in that sense because like
Oh, he's going for those aggro plays.
yeah.
All right, so it's gonna be 13 Vanguard. It's only a simple 5k card if Jason wishes to guard with that.
Draconic Overlord. Sup, Kato.
Dragonic Overlord the cat, Dragonic Overlord the friend. So many versions of Dragonic Overlord, and they're not even in Dragon Empire.
And one day they just do it. They just make waifu versions of all like the big
Oh
big
my
units.
goodness.
I mean, people on the
I mean,
internet
they already
are
did that with Megiddo.
Yeah,
Way back in the day.
but they could do it again. You know, who knows?
Okay, so Melissa only swinging in here for the 13, but with 3 open counterblasts. With 3 open counterblasts and being able to purpose the stack. Don't like their rolls, to be honest. Most of them. Mostly. Wait, what? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Titan, yeah, I get that completely. For self-fact matters, like, yeah, it's a preference, but you know, people just like it like that.
I will say, for me, I definitely like more so mechanics than anything else. Like especially with something like Clarissa. Like Clarissa to me is nice, but the main reason why I like Clarissa is because she reminds. It's like a modern day of brawl. Because like I liked playing brawlers back in the day. That was one deck that I really enjoyed, and Clarissa does that to an extent. So it's nice in that aspect. But it's like Dave said, yeah, I think it depends on preference.
It's definitely on preference because you know there's some people that just come straight into the game because of waifus. Some people just switch over clans, you know, from robots to fish to knights with boobas.
He's not paying attention to us.
He's
We're
not.
still glaring at our teammate.
Glaring at our teammate, hopefully he hears us, feels the energy in the back of his head.
Nope. He's playing V-Cross. Not paying attention to us.
Yes, fun fact, we're talking about Alphonsus.
Good
Yeah.
old Alphonse.
Good old Alphonsus. And
Wow, holy moly, I just noticed Jason's setup.
yeah.
4 open counterblasts.
4-point counter blast. That's gonna be
with double taggers.
Yep.
That's pretty scary.
And if the
Double taggers being terminology. The cards in his front board are allowed to go back to the deck,
Yep.
and then he's going to be able to retrieve check them. No, sorry, not double taggers. He's only got a singular tagger. The one on the left, I believe, is the restand backboarder.
So it says target a frozen insignia and give this card the effect. At the end of turn, banish it and you can discard a card. So then it's like, okay, so that it costs you one. It's not one. It's not one. The only
So
time
one
it's at random is
with the skill, going to be able to pump it up. Peter is going to take that, go to 4 damage, and stack it directly on the top because tag in, tag out. Felty Rose is going to be able to superior call it, and then off the superior call, he'll do the restand.
Gladiator beast.
Yeah. So he's. Did he no guard the Vanguard spell?
I think so.
No fear from Peter.
Peter also only, when I started the turn, I think he only had like 6 cards in hand.
Wow. No fear from Peter. He's
Nope.
like, I'm playing gems, man. I got no fear.
No fear in the dojo. No fear in this
Ooh,
dojo.
that is a shiny crit if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Bling bling, sir. Bling bling.
Off the rear, second check. Nothing. All right, that's 2 damage on Peter. Can he get that miracle heal? He does.
Yeah, he does. Wow.
He does.
I just realized he's using Ash Blossom sleeves.
And
Blasphemy.
all right, very nice. So with that miracle heal, Peter's able to survive this onslaught that Jason just did. So that means the pressure goes back into Peter's favor, and he's going to try and make a strong crackback. Me still waiting and hoping for new trial decks. Set 6 gives me Dark State's Ride Line with Gear Chronicle aesthetics, and now Waifu DP aesthetics for Brand, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for the Gear Chronicle ride line, but I got Zorker in the meantime.
Yeah, you're talking to a buddy that you're talking to the Chrono Dave of Team Greylock. Yeah.
I'm still waiting. And game 1, I believe, did go to Jason. For Select Matters, even though he did Miracle Heal, that
Pressure was still there.
The pressure was still very much there. And
All right.
I don't believe Peter had the
The
guard.
resources to guard everything. Just goes to show, Felty Rosa beat Felty Rosa.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? I
I
definitely didn't see that coming. Felty Rosa beating Felty Rosa.
Really? But did you declare Felty Rose was going to be win over?
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't always be sure, right? Felty Rosa can have an advantage over Felty Rosa.
Yeah, Felty Rose is pretty strong though. But you know, can't count out Felty Rose though. Felty Rose is really an underdog.
Felty Gems?
Felty Gems. Felty Gems. Felty bad. This is just feeling Felty bad.
And like, we do joke around about these sort of things, but I think another thing to also always keep in mind is, especially in something like a Springfest environment, regardless of the deck you're playing.
Triggers.
No. What I was going to say is regardless of the deck you're playing, you always do want to try and test for the mirror match.
Oh, always, 100%. So the mirror match is like it could just come out of nowhere, especially if you're playing a popular deck. Actually, that won't come out of nowhere, but it will happen. But
No, the more popular decks for sure. Magnolia, Prison.
and things you always want to have a diverse amount of practice with them, and even though you might have that this one guy I play against, he plays this deck all the time. Yeah, that's great. They play that one deck. We also want to play against someone else with that deck because they'll have a different mindset. And you won't get too complacent, too comfortable. That is practicing in a nutshell is very important.
All right, while they're setting up, I guess. So, Gear Chronicle Ride Line. What would you want to send? Would you want to do like Time Leap-esque type effects, or?
Here's the thing. I would love for it to do that, but I don't think they should. The sole fact of the matter is that would be a little bit unbalanced on how they would try to do it.
Is it because with the Persona Ride mechanic, or? Okay.
I think what they would do is that they would do what they're doing with Steam and Elo. They're going to be binding cards and just grabbing cards to the bind zone, call it the regard. Bind a card, put a card from the bind zone back.
I mean, that's still really strong though, because
It is very
even if you do something like that with a Persona Ride, just being able to multi-attack with a plus 10k to the front board, still very powerful.
It's still very powerful. But now my offset is that are they going to do something like they do with Magnolia, in which if you get a Persona Ride, is it going to do X more?
I don't know. I think one of the problems that Magnolia had was because of that drawback, because they had the Persona Ride. So having them make a condition where they have to just Persona Ride in general just seems a little detrimental.
It does, but that it will go to show that the ability might be stronger if it is Persona Ride. Like even without the Persona Ride, it could still do a lot. But the thing is that we need to see what the advantages it would give. Because you like, as much as I want gears to be, I actually don't want the gear ride line to be broken. I want it to just be good.
All right, Teen Titans Zero comments. I don't think so. Think brand new playstyle, to be honest, because in lore, gear units lost time powers and all previous gear mechanics are time related. They lost their time powers?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh no!
They're just a steampunk plan. Which I honestly, that's the whole aesthetic I fell in love with for Gear Chronicle. I love steampunk S mechanics and S like lore. But yeah, it's technically to stop what they did in G, because that literally made no sense ever.
Wow, damage checks are rock, frame 1.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Peter plays only one rock because of the ride line.
Oh no. Now I think about it, that is
Very
great.
much like a prison, aspect. You only play the one of because it's the only one you need.
Yep.
Oh, he only does! Oh no!
That is a ripperoni.
Poor Peter. I'm so sorry, man. You get the offensive heal, so you get it out of your.
You want it in your
but you want it in
hand.
your hand into your soul. Oh man, that stinks.
That is a feels bad moment for if I ever saw one.
Unfortunate.
That's like the only downside to that is that there is a chance you'll just lose what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Because imagine how bad prisons would be if they had to wait till grade 2 in order to get their prison up, and someone just knocks it out of the deck. I would enter cry phase. But yeah, honestly, I think that's as a big part of his engine, having that shut down is kind of unfortunate.
I wouldn't say it's a big part of his engine. I think it's a part of his engine that helped him a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it gave him a free draw and it gave him a free soul.
That's very true.
So he just loses out on a little bit of that. He can still do a majority of what his deck does. It's just in the early game, that stinks. Ooh, damage check the Persona right too. As I said that. Jason just being brutal to Peter over here.
I mean, we do remember Jason last week just kind of flipping all the yellow cards. Because Jason is a cool kid, okay.
No, he's not. He's not playing Eugene.
No. Oh, no, no, he's extra cool for not playing Eugene.
Oh, you. Ooh, was that a crit? I believe that was a crit.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Oh my goodness.
Like I
Jason
said,
already pushing Peter to 4 damage.
like I said, there's no mercy in this dojo. No mercy. Cobra Kai.
It's 4-1, folks.
Yeah. And
Very uphill battle for Peter, but, don't count him out. 4 open counterblast just means a more powerful Feltiosa push that could potentially be coming.
Yep, but I will stick by my guns, as I said before, is that,
Plus, you have the power of your SP alternate art.
yes, the SPs are definitely give you extra power.
You must respect your SP alternate art always. It will give you the strength that you need.
Alright, he's putting a ghost on the top of the deck.
I mean, Eugene because retired players and now he's having aesthetics, to be honest. Yes. See, we have some Eugene lovers in the chat. It's not just me.
There's 2.
Yeah, I know. Weird.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
There's
You
no
love to
Zorga
see
lovers out there.
it. No, you had Zorga lovers last week.
Yeah.
I get Eugene lovers this week, okay?
No, if you like Zorga, just say hashtag Zorga better than Eugene.
Hey, whoa. No. I will not have this blasphemy in my stream.
There's also my streams
This
there.
is pure lies I'm hearing.
Alrighty then.
So Tiger's going in for him, so this is just going to be this is only a simple 18k.
Because here's a.
My goodness, a defensive draw too. Jason just being a brutal monster. I was going to say, this is nice because it gives him that nice momentum that he needs.
But now with a defensive draw, it's kind of rough.
Alright, so that's going to push him to a 2 to pass here, off the Feltiosa drive. He is going to superior call that Ghosty. Debating on where to call it. Yep, and then with the skill, he's going to restand that rearguard. Counterblast 1. Superior calls the second Ghosty, then give it power through the skill. Nothing there, no additional drive. Gets the crit trigger. Wants to put it on the grade 2 Ghosty. Yes, indeed.
Honestly, I think in this end, like, if Jason has the nuts in hand, he might just take that 2 damage on the side.
Possibly getting him those open counterblasts he might need to make his Feltiosa crackback very strong.
Or he either will
But
stick,
maybe, he might not. His hand might not be that strong.
if he sticks to 3, then he's probably gonna.
Okay, nope, he's going to guard with the defensive field. Does not want to take the 2 damage. And unfortunately, the power threshold was not enough for the last column, so he could not go through with a 20k defense. That draw really helped out Jason. All right, so let's see. Obviously, we see a problem. I'm going to guess a Felty Rosa coming out of Jason's side.
No, I don't think it's a Felty Rosa. I think maybe something else. Maybe he'll play Kalista out of nowhere.
SP v SP, whose SP is stronger. I like the decks in Overdress. They're all good in their way. But if I do have to pick a fave, it's Prison, where you can... Okay, I will say the aesthetic of Prison is actually very nice.
no.
I just think the playstyle is annoying, only because I really like playing Overdress. And like, it is the one specific matchup where it's like, no, you're not allowed to physically play your deck. Okay, no, you can. You just have to build it correctly. But
How do you think I feel? I play okay.
yeah, I like it. Dan, speaking of Prison, actually, it's interesting. I was speaking with Dan. He was a bit of a mental rut.
Isn't he still in that red?
In some cases, like, because when Overdress first started, right, he was like, I'm a diehard Prison main. I will play Prison. Prison is my deck. But then, like, then it's like, the more he was playing with it, and the more he was testing with it, and even with the new stuff, it's like it did not match his playstyle.
Right,
so like you can like a deck. Yeah. But like if it just doesn't match your playstyle, maybe the deck's just not for you. Yeah. In fact, he actually really likes Orphis. He loves Orphis.
Yeah.
Because it matches his playstyle for Deep Release very well. Pressuring units, pressuring column, and big Vanguard.
Now he just wants that thing to have extra drive checks and or shield break, and then he'll be happy.
Yeah. Sacrifice 3 Shadow Army tokens, get shield break. He's like, okay, main clan.
It's just like big A.
Alright.
I don't have a chance.
So Peter able to actually successfully guard a lot of these attacks here. Might take this 1 damage just based on only having 4 cards in his hand. It does, not a defensive, pushes him to 5, but that's a 3 open counterless there. I only play Prison because class success of PP. I like control styles, Yeah, and if you like control, Prison's a great deck. If you like watching your opponent cry, I just want to play my cards. No, I tax you. That's Prison.
I mean, I will say this right now. I'm able to have a better time with Prison because of the new stuff for Zorga. I'm able to enjoy myself more. I can't say that for you because you still need to.
Look, I built my deck specifically to do better against Prison. I won't say it's like for sure way to get around it, but it helps. Yeah. The only if we're talking about it really, the only gripe I have is I kind of wish they just allowed you to superior quote unquote overdress from your Prison. That's it.
Yeah, but that's also be really broken.
Orphis. So does he know the spice of Bunker Orphis? He might. He plays tests with a lot of variants. I'm assuming that means the grade 2 that walls up for big numbers. Me want Mecha Kaiju or Ultraman aesthetic. Oh my goodness. I would love a Kaiju aesthetic that's not Zeal in Overdrive. That would be so cool. Like, Bulbamine gave me hope that there would be some sort of cool Kaiju aesthetic. Absolutely. Because I played Zeal back in the day when, like, original BT8 Zeal came out. That was amazing. And then also, if we're talking about Ultraman would actually be really cool. Just like the Enigman aesthetics, too.
Yeah, bring back the Enigman aesthetic. That'd be really cool. But I think as much as that'd be really cool, I think Bushiro is really trying to push forward.
I think a lot of people, though, if we're talking about Brandgate, they also really want like the Common Rider, Mass Police type of playstyle. Because there was this one promo that came out a while back that looked really cool. It was like really dope. Common Rider like Tokusatsu like style.
Is that the tie deck? Are you talking about the tie deck?
No, it wasn't a tie deck. It's legitimately an actual Japanese promo that Brandgate is getting that looks badass. Like, it looks like an actual Tokusatsu unit, which is so cool. The problem is its effect is butt. But the art just looks so cool. I forget the name of it. I just remember seeing it like a while back.
Oh my god, Jason's at 3 to Peter's.
Peter's 5, yeah.
Oh my god, Jason, why are you bullying him?
No. Peter has a fair amount of cards in his hand.
He does. You were right.
This is a nice back and forth that's going on right now. Felty Rosa definitely has some advantage right now, but Felty Rosa can easily go against Felty Rosa.
You're right. Felty Rosa can also just do. Honestly,
never underestimate Felty Rosa.
Never sleep on Felty Rosa, because Felty Rosa can Felty Rosa the Felty Rosa.
Hey. Yeah, Mass Police, right? Yeah. I'm down to see a nice Mass Police. Okay, robots are nice, they're fine. Okay, cool. But we've been doing robots for so long, man. For D, please, can we please get some sort of Power Rangers,
If they
Tokusatsu,
were-
please?
Oh my god, if they were doing like a Power Rangers thing, like if they were doing it in Brankate, just be like, okay,
Because
cool.
they did that with Buddy Fight. They did that
Yeah.
with Hero World.
Yeah.
And that people really liked that.
Yeah. I'm just saying this for the fact matter is like cool. If it's in Brankate, it's gonna be like the gadgets, like red gadget, kills
red gadget, yellow gadget? Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, oh cool, yeah, and like the Vanguard's like if you have this many gadget,
This many, like, if you have Tokusatsu blue, red, and
Yeah.
whatever, superior ride.
Wait a second. It could literally be the grade 1 would be just like the robots of the Megazord, then like the built-up Megazord, and like the
But that's
final
still
Megazord.
robots. That's still
I know,
robots.
but you call the unit like the Rangers as rear guards, and you have 5 rear guard Rangers, and then into the Megazord.
Yeah, but then the Megazord is once again the giant robot Vanguard that everyone's like, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, you still get Rangers. That's all I'm
I
saying.
still get the Rangers, yeah, you're right. They're not the Vanguard Rangers, but, you know, if I still get Rangers at the end of the day, that'd be cool. Alright, sorry, so going back to the match,
Yeah.
I'm assuming Felty Rosa is doing well
Felty
against
Rosa is
Felty
doing
Rosa.
Felty Rosa works, and the thing is that Peter went from 7 cards to 4.
Yeah, I mean,
This is all pre-drive time.
Zord tokens?
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Like, so like if, like, oh, so like generate a Zord token.
Yeah.
Oh. That'd be cool, yeah.
That'd be cool.
And then you like combine Zord tokens together to make, to like superior go, oh my god.
And then the amount of times you see go into a Blue Short event, you hear the Power Rangers.
Oh
and
my
that
god,
was it, yeah.
that was it.
Like I said,
And amidst all of our Tokusatsu Power Rangers talk, Jason takes it against Peter with Felty Rosa against Felty Rosa.
Felty Rosa against
Who would have
Felty
thought? You know what? No, I called it. I called it 100%.
You're right.
I said Felty Rosa was gonna beat Felty Rosa.
I
And you know
mean-
what? 100% correct.
You're right. You can't really do anything about Felty Rosa.
Call me Psyqualia. All right. Wow. So interesting match.
Yeah, I mean, like even though we were talking about Tokusatsu, like we were still able to keep up very well. But the fact of the matter is that like the matchup was very back and forth, and was actually able to try. I think it's just the fact of the matter is that Jason just ripping into those triggers on the defensive early.
Yeah, that defensive draw really
Yeah.
pushed him into some very, very good early game advantage. Yeah.
So realistically, like Peter just really didn't have a chance to like really climb back in.
And the fact
Also knocking out
his gem, his one-of gem. Yeah.
Well, watching him was like, Peter, don't say pass on the surge. To be honest, I still would have attempted this.
Actually, that's true too. You could talk about the Zords being like set orders.
Oh yeah.
So like you play the Zords as set orders, and then something happens when you put them. Okay, now we're just making.
Yeah. Hey, this is fun. I think this is a really cool idea. See, like, if we're gonna know about this, we're gonna talk about like Rankit and like the Megazords. Let's talk about potential ideas for other clans or other nations of what they can get. Like,
Okay, well, we're talking about Hakeem, I think
The
legitimately
dinos.
he wants an actual pure dino clan,
Yep.
rather than just Eugene having dinosaurs,
hey, wait, no.
and then back to actually having like a ninja-like clan as well.
No, because we're thinking about you. If we're thinking about Dragon Empire, I was talking about it because I was talking about Magic stuff. But there's a tangent. But like I'm gonna go back in. He would only play Magic if he was able to make a 5-color, like the adult red dragons, like the adult gold dragon, like all that stuff. Imagine if they make like a Tiamat-based dragon deck where you just make dragon tokens of different colors and
Valkyries for Keter Sanctuary would be nice. I would actually
Yeah.
like some sort of, maybe not angel
Wait,
feather
hold on, wait.
specifically, but like an angelic type. But then again, Alessios is kind of like that at this right now.
Actually, that's the thing. You say Valkyries for Sanctuary. I think one of the cards that was released recently said Valkyrie in like a keyword or something like that. I'm pretty sure. I don't.
Please don't be hit.
No,
please
it
don't
was
be.
a Stoke- I think
Don't
it was-
please
it
don't
was
be
a-
the new one.
It was a Stokea unit.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was a Stokea. Oh, and I'll actually pull it up right now because I was reading it the other night. I was like, "What the heck is this?" And what the heck is a Valkyrie?
I was gonna say.
If I'm wrong, then
I was gonna say, Dave, if it's her, I swear.
If it's her,
it
then
all segues back to her.
it always segues back to Booba. But you know, it's a Stokea unit. Harpoon Soldier of Resent. Oh wait, no, that's a different one. Oh no, yeah.
No, you're thinking Brynhilda from Record of Ragnarok, probably.
Okay, cool. See, I wasn't reading it properly.
Yeah,
because I
Record
didn't
of
read the name.
Ragnarok's the crossover set.
Yeah, see, technically Valkyrie said. So,
Yeah, but like, okay, I think for most people, you know,
They want
side
Lego.
sets are nice, but like in the main set, like the actual.
yeah, because like, if we're talking about alright, then like Keter for Valkyries, I think they would do a little bit like an arms thing, like having like order cards become rear guard, something like that.
Yeah, see, Barb says too. It's Record of Ragnarok stuff.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah.
But no, like in that regard, yeah. So that's why I think
Because
Valkyrie-
like, yeah, because Keter in itself, it's literally just like that. It's like it's got the knights, it's got the holy angels and things like that. So yeah, I could see Valkyries working very well there. One thing I would like to see, I think a lot of people would like to see this too, an ice archetype.
Yeah, it's okay, definitely, 100%. Oh my gosh, if it's just an ice giant deck, I'd be like, yeah, I might play it. Ice giant deck, like freaking just put markers on your opponent's triggers and like stun them.
Freaking polar bears.
Oh yeah, man, polar bears.
Polar bears and like Eskimos and all that stuff. That'd be cool.
That'd be so cool. Oh, that'd be a lot of fun. Honestly, just imagining it. And then you know what? They more often likely probably put it in lyrical than they would have put it in Stoicheia. Because polar bears are too cute.
No, you can make them scary polar bears.
You can make scary,
You can make scary polar bears.
But you think
hey man, real life polar bears are really scary.
Yeah, they are. But they're also in danger, so you know.
Are they really?
Well, they're starting to become because the polar ice caps are melting.
Oh no.
They're losing land to sleep on. Alright, let's not talk about global warming. We're talking about Vanguard.
Sea creatures in Stoicheia. Me want more Krakens. Vanguard literally only has 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna start moving on.
I think one of them scared it, actually.
Yeah.
I think one of them scared it.
Yeah, I'm like...
What a name! What a name!
Scared it.
For Attack on Titan.
Okay, so then we went that way.
Oh! Another one I would personally like to see. If not ninjas, right? Maybe some sort of like samurai type of aesthetic.
Or just like a samurai type of aesthetic. Alex would go.
Alex would go crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd like that too. I think that'd be really cool. But like with something like in Dragon Empire, if they already have like that Nubatama ninja aspect happening, who's to say they can't like divulge into like that sort of like samurai style type of thing going on?
That one again, I would see more like kind of like Boxavra, just having like arms things. Like
Yeah, that's true. They could play like Bob Sagra. And like Bob Sagra itself, while itself is an arms deck, you can make like more different types of variants of arms cards that work with different types of...
the way I imagine it is because it would be a little bit like Great Arm for the sole fact of the matter is that it's a singular Vanguard deck. Because Samurais, I think, like, quote unquote, like, I'd be wrong about this, I'm not really a history buff like that when it comes to Japanese history. But, like, they're like solitary by themselves. They do what they loyalty, no backhanded things, no backhanded strikes. So, like, playing an order, sacrificing rears to quit the orders to the Vanguard, get power equal to the amount of units.
That'd be cool. I like that idea.
Yeah, that'd be really cool for like a samurai deck. That'd be really dope. Or like if we're God, I'm thinking about more Stoicheia stuff, because then if they're going like another naval officer type deck, like maybe just having boats, just having literal ships.
In this regard, my idea is a Pale Moon themed ride line based on gems or the Arcana with Soul Calling. You need the Great 3. You know what I would love actually? Not just that too, right? Like an archetype or a ride line based on tarot cards.
Oh, that.
How cool would that be?
Just having like an entire ride line, but like I ride the fool.
Yeah, or something like that.
And then you like I end with like the world or something like that.
Vikings?
Stoicheia. There'd be boats. Yes, boats. You guys should make a want/petition list for each of the clans. Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be cool. We can make a video like that.
Yeah, that'd be
awesome.
awesome.
Nice.
Oh my god, but yeah, no, like, oh my god, just imagine
Vikings.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, like, no, Vikings would have like a very like.
Okay, Vikings I can see in Stoicheia only because it's like Aqua Force and like Grand Blue.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like a side of that.
Yeah, I was thinking about because what the Vikings would do. I think the Vikings would like if we're doing the motifs of orders. Literally, you just crew them into boats.
Oh my god, put them into boats?
Oh, wait, if they have a certain...
Oh my god, they're actual ships. They're actual ships.
The Viking ships, and what the Viking ships do, they attack like a full column as a tidal wave takes over. Yes, that is the Viking deck. Let's go.
Oh no, you know what? Another cool one, like actual like elementals, like earth elementals, water elementals.
Oh yeah, but what would that be?
I could see that maybe being Stoicheia, maybe. Just like nature in that instance.
Yeah, I could see in that sense, but I think they're better off putting that in
Shield Wall Blitz orders. Can you imagine? Okay, going back to the ice archetype, literally just their order card is a wall of ice.
Oh my god! Wait, no! Wait, if it's the ice archetype, they could literally just do what Zeal's does, like, and just neg power, like what they do with like the
freeze the opponent.
Yeah, exactly.
Freeze the opponent.
Just stun a whole like. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Like, I play an order, it'd be like you put it in a column. It's like, okay, any unit that's not a blank like archetype name or blank like type, will get like minus power in this whole column or something like that. That'd be so cool. I think that'd be really cool.
Man.
Or they could do like a little bit like, space polar bears like Orsartics and stuff like that.
Space polar
Have a
bears.
set
It's brand gate too. It's space polar bears.
Space polar bears and brand gates.
No, because now we have dual clans.
Oh
So
my
it's
God,
Stoichea and it's
yes.
brand gate. Space polar bears.
Space polar bears. That'd be so much fun. Oh.
The new ones?
Yeah, we
they're
know.
okay.
Yeah, we
they're
talked
they're
about
very okay. We were talking about it with chat. They're nice in the sense they're very flexible. Like
Situational. It depends on the meta.
they're very
But the thing is,
situational.
it still gives an out early on, which is very good.
If you feel like you're gonna see a specific deck, you have an out to it.
Like, I think those shield triggers are very good against.
Making a side deck for fame.
They're not doing that. No.
Okay, now my mind's going crazy with dual clan nations.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Because okay, I'll be honest. I've wasted. So if we were to make a colony style ride line, colony play style hive mind, hive mind.
Wait, hold on. Make it do something like, you know, like the melody thing, like what is it called? Like it gets the ability of like whatever. Big it, give it like it's the ability like in the soul.
And like yeah.
Like in the soul, it gives all units like X abilities.
Or it's like you play the order card, and it's
Yeah.
like the order card. If your rear guard has hive mind and you're on this vanguard,
Yeah.
then everybody gets that power.
Are you guys speculating what the Lynchos of Ireland?
No, we're just making like.
No, we're just making random.
We're making stuff
up,
because it
chat.
sounds cool. Because like, what is it? We made up like a whole a Power Rangers mechanic. We made a Viking mechanic. We're talking about a polar bear mechanic. Now we're talking about freaking elementals, and we're talking about freaking. Oh my god, it's too many.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, yeah. Cause like, oh wait, you know what? Like a rank 8, you want to see like a kind of like a virus deck, like a
Like a
Yeah.
computer virus type
Yeah.
of thing. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
like the only deck with negates, but it has like 0 actual attack
Yo,
power.
where the freak are my mecha dragons?
Oh,
Like actual
yeah.
mecha dragons, like cyber dragons and things like that.
Cause like, oh yeah, there hasn't been like a full blown.
I know.
If they do release like an actual mecha dragon, that would be that would be Brankit and Dragon Empire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would be right. The new heal triggers are the perfect way to slow implement a side deck. Yeah,
Yeah. Like it's really good. And that's really good. And,
you
like,
know, that would be a really interesting aspect to explore, right? If we can't do it for official Bushiroad events, you know, obviously it's like best 2 out of 3, and then maybe if we implement some sort of sideboard, you can only sideboard heal triggers or something like that, or you can
I like it.
sideboard
I wouldn't. 5.
5 cards. I think it was 5 in Buddy Fight, right?
Yeah. No, sideboard and Buddy Fight was like I think like 10.
Was it?
Yeah.
I could see 5. I could see a 5-card sideboard.
See,
Because the problem with having like a really big sideboard is
Is
that like
because
you can literally change your entire deck.
Yeah, I know.
a mecha ride line with burst playstyle, burst power threshold abilities on Helicarrier or just TBH. Yeah, no, I get. Yeah. Just like having like a set order being like the hangar where they send people.
All right,
out.
I think I'm gonna go get
Yeah.
the rounds. So.
Yeah, so new rounds are coming out right now. So we're
Wow, we didn't even take a break. We were just talking about.
Yeah, no, because it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so like usually we take breaks like and when it comes to, like if there's like too much, if there's too much time or like too much time around and we want to get some food or get some get some fixing up the settings and everything like that. But right now it was a lot of fun just talking with y'all, especially oh my god, making up ride lines right now is oh my god, it's fantastic thinking about it. Because oh my god. How did your last round go?
I got to buy.
Oh.
So that you know the time when they gotta buy, get food.
Yeah, it's a nice. You buy food.
I buy the way.
Ha 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 ha. Oh god, now I'm thinking, and now I'm hearing about buying buys to wins. I was just remembering, I don't know if any of y'all have ever been in like an old ARG format where they used to like buy, like if you had enough points, you're able to buy rounds and just like come in like super late. Hell, you could come in hungover and just like have like 3 round buy. And it was, God, thinking about it, that was such a rough time. Such a rough time to remember, and it was a time to play Vanguard, especially in a time in a format where they just released G zones and like everyone was getting headaches because certain decks were just overpowering the meta and stuff like that. Oh god, I'm feeling old. I've been playing this game since 2012. I was in high school. I was in high school when this game came out. High school close to college. This is oh my god. Well, you know what?
And there's no space up here.
But you know what? That's just B would be. Oh wait, they're still figuring out the matches. Wait. What we got?
Okay, so interesting. So it's gonna be Joe versus Alex, and they agreed to actually do something a little spicy.
Premium?
Two deck format.
Huh.
So game 1 will be premium. Game 1 will be overdress. Game 2 will be V.
Oh, interesting. Did you figure out what decks it would do?
Overdress and V. So I'm assuming for Alex it's probably gonna be Magnolia, and then for Joe it's probably gonna be Shadows.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because for wait, overdress and then V or
Overdress first, followed by V.
Yeah. So I think Alex is gonna he's gonna play Valkyria.
Transition.
Kaiho. I thought of a weird Dark Sage model that was the mad scientist aesthetic that creates abomination tokens. Oh.
See, okay,
yeah.
I like the fact that they're exploring tokens too.
Like yeah, because tokens like were a big thing. Like they implemented like they just especially since they're bringing back in plant tokens now, and then Shadow Army tokens. So making another token deck wouldn't be bad. That one I think is definitely going to be in the Brant because it's just some scientist type aesthetic.
All right. So Joe, I'm gonna say Keter / Shadows. Right?
Yeah.
You think that'd be a good call?
Yeah. Keter / Shadows, definitely that. Alex is, I think he's going to be playing Maggie.
It's gonna probably be very big. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna say Keter.
Oh, Keter / Shad.
Keter Shad.
No, it's Keter / Shad.
I know, but I want to see.
Oh my god.
Keter Shad. All right, I'll say it like that. There you go. I just like seeing Keter Shad.
I think Alex
You guys should try a team format like Magic, where you each have a person play a different format. Yeah, you know what? I saw that with when Zistral hosted it for his VGCS. It looked really interesting. That is something that we'd be willing to explore. The only thing is like for some people, it's hard to form a team.
Yeah.
But you know, it's something I'm willing to take a.
It's something we're willing to try
It's
out.
something we could tie actually. You know, it's something we actually can bring up with the Legacy Cup. It's something we can do.
Definitely.
Because fun fact, guys, we do like to help out with our friends at Team Legacy for their Legacy Cup.
Yep.
So that's actually something that we can talk to them about.
We help them out. They help us out. And you know what? Happy communities. Got to keep good ties with the other parts of the world.
So what did you say Alex is going in?
I think he's going to be Maggie and Valkyrian. That's just my speculation.
So Magvalk?
Yes. Or Maggen.
Maggen?
Yeah. Because technically Genesis.
Maggen!
That's an F.
Look, man, I'm a professional, okay? I don't misspell, okay?
Why is that lowercase?
It's just how the program. I unfortunately had to program it like that for some reason.
Ah, okay.
Nope, it's Dark States. It's Barrow. It's Barrow.
Oh my god.
It's Barrow. It's Barrow. It's Barrow. It's Barrow, Magnus! Quick! Change it! Professional streamer!
Yes, professional streamer, totally.
Oop. There, done. Mostly because I love machinings and I need more love, to be honest.
Yeah, like honestly, no, I think the new.
You know from you know what's his guy? I forget his name from the Team Powerline. He loves machinings.
Right. Yeah.
He came to our locals at Toy Wiz one night. Only machinings. Only machinings.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The idea of mechanized bugs, because you know what it is. I think it reminds people of Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs, the good old times.
Yeah, that was cool. I love Beetleborgs. All right.
All right. See, Dice Roll C goes first.
A 2 versus a 6. All right, so Alex will be on the play. Stand up, Bon Gottle. Oh god, no wait, it's Bruce.
No. That's Alex's trick. That's Alex's trick.
Okay.
Told you. That's Alex's trick. He throws people off and he's like, oh, I'm facing Bruce. And then just psych him out by the way. We were really cruel if Alex just did the ride lane up to 2, and then just ride Bruce. I'd be like, dude, that's not cool.
Machine. Oh, that's right, reverse.
Oh,
a machine
yeah.
reverse can do the ability where machining. Yo, that's so true. Wait, did Mega Colony get a reverse unit in the latest set? No, right?
No, I don't think so. I don't even know. What did they even get in the last set? I don't even remember.
That's sad if you can't remember, right?
Yeah, right, dude. I don't. I'm real here. The last couple sets.
I'll be honest, I don't even remember what Toshikazu got.
No, they got the commander.
Oh, Raptor Kernels.
Yeah, Raptor Kernels.
Yo, machining reverse though.
Yeah, machining divas.
I think that's that's one of the really cool things I love about the most recent clan selection is like they can go back and they can explore these archetypes, and because like it didn't necessarily match with the lore, they can like explore new avenues with these reverse cards.
Oh my god.
So cool. Like I loved Cecilia reverse. I loved Himiko reverse. I still want to play Himiko reverse. I just need to grab the 4 copies. And that's it. That's the last thing I'm missing for the deck.
Oh, I'll be back in a second. Just gonna meet them.
Yeah, go for it. All right, so Alex actually putting up a very good pressure turn here with 2 cards, and then responding with a nice defensive play by Joe's part. Oh, Master Beetle. Master Beetle. Using Blaster Dark skill, he is going to be pumping it up. Sorry, not pumping up. He's going to be retiring and being able to get the drive checks live. Unless I think on Master Beetle and Tachi got Raptor Colonel. See, that's the thing. Like, I am not super familiar. Ooh, gets the crit too. Holy, oh my god, a double crit off of Alex. Jeez Louise, savagery going back and forth. Okay, so the thing for me is that I very much don't look into the clans I'm not super big into, right? So for something like Raptor Colonel, we have a friend named Hakeem who loves Tachikaze, so that's how I hear about it. But then unfortunately in our group, we really don't hear that much about Mega Colony because we really don't have someone who's adamant on it. Like I said, we do have one person from TS Powerline, but he lives all the way in New York, unfortunately, so that is the closest. Actually, no, funny enough, the closest we get is our friend Evan, who plays premium Mega Colony, quote-unquote. It's Order Colony, for those who are familiar with the deck. So that's the closest I get in terms of information when it comes to Mega Colony cards, which is kind of sad because Mega Colony do have a lot of cool little nibbits and playstyles that they do when it comes to just gaining advantage over over your opponent. Jeez. Is that already 15 soul? No, it's not. It's only 12 soul. Yo, Eradicators are amazing, though. I love Eradicators, okay? Dragonic Descendant is like the homeboy. Ugh, so cool. And Teen Titans, you'll make Dave smile when he comes back when he sees that you play Cronus Command, because he really likes your Chronicle. All right, so it looks like Alex here is mapping out to see if he can get to the 15 soul condition via Barrel Magnus' skill. Now, I don't think it's that important at the current moment because considering Joe's board, he's not in a position where the 15 soul is advantageous per se, because what are you exactly going to be sucking up with the soul? But I can see him just trying to get the momentum going, if anything. Okay. Gets a nice soul charge too. Double brainwash swirler. Holy moly. But yeah, I need to explore into premium Eradicators again. Actually, I hear it's really good for premium. It's a lot of the new stuff that I don't have, and unfortunately, I think it's like one stride from premium collection that I opted not to get. So that is one other deck I can look into getting into. All right, I was grabbing that brainwash swirler. So does he have the order card though to make the soul charge 4 even more powerful on the brainwash swirler? So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Okay, so he's 4 off. So that's gonna be exactly 15. He has the order. He can't get there. It doesn't look like it. It's good for Joe. Gives him a little more breathing room. Does do the brainwash swirler, and with the skill, he's gonna get the soul charge and the power too. Ooh, soul charge is a draw trigger. Not as prominent. Yeah, but if we're talking about just premium collection in general, also, guys, I'm very much looking forward to the new premium collection stuff. I'm excited to see what they do, actually. More so specifically the new G guards. I'm excited to see what exactly they're gonna do with them. Ooh, gets a soul charge too, but soul charge is a heal trigger and one of his order cards. Gets him more soul, but to what end? All right, so Alex here's just simply explaining the effects of what's happening. I think this is one of Joe's first times actually he's going against Barrel Magnus. Now, for those who need to be in the know, actually keep in mind that Joe is actually a veteran player here at our locals. He is very much a diehard Shadow Paladin fan. You have name a Shadow Paladin archetype, and he's probably not only played it, but max rarityed it as well. Anywhere from Luard to Raging Form to Original Blaster Dark and Phantom Blaster Overlord. He goes in hard for the Shadow Paladins, which we respect him for a lot. Now, going into the attack here, he does get the crit off of Barrel Magnus' skill and the draw, but only gets those offensive draws. Pushing Joe to 3 damage. Swinging in here with the Curtis. Going to be a nice clean 26k here. So it's only a 10k shield if he wishes to guard it. Oh, sorry, a 15k shield. Oh, which doesn't though. Pushes him right to 4. Holy moly. Something cool is generic strides with archetype names, to be honest, so that people chose they can use older grade 3s, which stride bonus grade 3s. Yeah, for sure. If anything, though... Huh? Okay. Sorry, guys. Quick side talk. Anyway. The only thing is that, like, okay, when it comes to... It's just... I'm not a huge fan of the whole... everything being archetype locked at the current moment. But I do like the idea of just having generic strides. I like the idea of being able to just make things more flexible. I like the idea of also, like, if we're talking about just... You can just take any deck, put in the stride, or this new stride or whatever, and then have the potential to make it amazing. I feel like that's what they were trying to do with the first premium collection when Zarzan came out, but then it kind of backfired on them in a very, very bad way. But hopefully this time, a little more hopeful. Oh my goodness! Joe Superior calling that over trigger. That doesn't feel as bad. Having to sack it off of Maka's skill. Most likely going to be grabbing. I'm gonna guess the new grade 1 for Phantom Blaster. Ooh. Joe in a very awkward situation here. Now, I will say this also for those who are paying attention. Alex does not have a PG currently in his hand, unless he drew it off of the Barrel Magnus skill. So, if Joe is banking on this, or the draw trigger actually, but if Joe is banking on this, and then checks a crit trigger, that might be able to push him for game. So, anything's possible. It is unfortunate to see that the Keter Ober trigger go away, but for Alex, I think that's a load off of his shoulders for this game. Okay, so nice counterblast effect. He's going to be munching the 2. Going to be getting himself the crit. Oh, he's got to retire. He's just reading. Alright, he's just simply reading the effects here, seeing that Clifford only activates on place, and then has the counterblast 2 ability. And then reading Brainwash Swirler. Brainwash Swirler is a Doreen the Thruster, for those who play Dark Irregulars, just a generic plus 5k whenever something's retired. Oh, wow. Retires the double Clifford. Interesting move there. Probably doesn't want Alex to soul charge anymore. Or maybe, if anything, doesn't want him to get any power bonuses onto his front board for multi-attacking.
Beginning of attack phase, her skill goes off. At the beginning of the attack phase, if the signal is up, try to
Alright.
not share color with the player in your center.
Promoting up that grade 1. He's going in for a push here. You're looking at 33 with a crit. He did have the PG. He's anticipating the crit. Now let's see if he would have actually... Oh, one-shotted him. Nope. Just a nice Blaster Dark and a Maka. Nice 15k to the side. And the grade 1 can't hit. So passes back to Alex. I will say with Joe, though, having him not only force the critical trigger out of his hand, but keeping that pressuring Phantom Blaster, denying him of that damage, making it so he can't necessarily abuse Barrel Magnus, because Barrel Magnus does need the counterblast in order to pop off. However, if he does have the Succubus... Oh, there it is. He has double. Holy moly. Highly unlikely, but if for some strange reason, if they decide to reverse Gauntlets instead of Valencer in V Collection, something cool would be bring Thunder Boom. Dude, Gauntlet Buster reverse? Holy moly. Dragonic Descendant reverse also. That would be like amazing. Yeah, but I agree. I think if anything, Vowing Sword, 100%. Because it already came out in V Collection, so it just seems like the natural string of things. Because if we're thinking about it too, one thing they might be potentially wanting to explore is like what if scenarios, because if they're exploring things like potential clans that didn't get reverse cards, then yes. Or, you know, in the case of stuff like Cecilia reverse, exploring options that just would help an archetype overall.
Definitely so. Being able to do something in order to like.
Also, Joe did something really interesting. He denied Alex of Counterblast to not do a Barrow Magna skill. But Alex was just like, nah, man, I got double Succubus. It's not going to matter. I'm just going to counter charge. I'm like, man, why you got to be rude, Alex?
Unfortunately, this D format is not Joe's specialty.
No, I was letting them know. Like, he is like our Shadow Paladin guy, and he's like kind of slowly getting back into the game, so. All right. I saw a nice comment I thought you wanted to read.
Samuel only play Eradicated, Gauntlet Buster, Chronos Command. Oh my god, Chronos Command. Ah, the boy. I remember one time I spent $30 on him, and then he got tanked super hard.
Yeah, that's when like G-Rares were like supposedly supposed to be like super hard to pull. And they were later on, but earlier they were very easy pull rates.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm more or less myth because the card kind of just sucked. The only person I was able to ever get Chronos Command out was Alphonsus. He made it a 2 to pass, and then I broke his 2 to pass.
Oh, sadness.
Well, to be honest, it was when I was getting back into Vanguard, and he decided to go with his Musketeer deck that he won with. I was just like, oh, okay.
Alright, so he did get the 15, so everything is been within the condition, and Joe is at 4 damage currently.
On 4, I thought he's at 5.
Is he at 5?
He's at 5.
Oh shoot, that's even worse.
Yeah. Unfortunately, for everything right here, he has to guard it straight up. Unfortunately, Barrow. And it's weird is that they both have similar playstyles. However, Joe's more inconvenienced by because Alex kind of sucks into the regards.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the.
Give me Gear Eagle or any Gear Legions.
Oh gosh.
Didn't you guys get the Gear Legion? I thought you guys did. Did you not?
We did. It wasn't good. Nixie number.
Nixie number?
Yeah, but the thing is that like all the cards that you need that help tuck cards to the bottom of the deck are G.
Chronos Command Revolution.
Okay.
Nah, man, give your boy Mystery Freeze Dragon some love. Mystery Freeze.
Honestly, Mystery Freeze I have seen a lot more relevant plays for Soul Factor Matters. When I see Deep Blue players, I'm like, okay, so you have 3 of those face up, right? Mm-hmm. And how many grades did you drive check? Cool, Mystery Freeze.
That's like the ultimate counter to Deep Police is Mystery Freeze Dragon, and you're like, check a grade 3. Well, my whole deck just got shut off.
Yeah.
All right, so if we weren't paying attention, Alex did actually take that. The power of Barrow Magnus is just way too strong, unfortunately.
Barrow Magnus, gotta believe in the barrel.
But now, we're going on to a V game.
Yeah. Remember when in the beginning of when Overdrive started coming out, we said Barrow is like the nuts. It's gonna be the nuts like forever. And then it was just like, wait, hold on, Bastion.
No, it's still okay. Here's the thing. It's just that Barrow was more high rolly.
Yeah. No. I agree with you on that. I'm just thinking it's not like
Barrow is still good.
Yeah. No. Barrow's incredibly good. It's just high.
It's just like it's less consistency too. I think that's another thing I should point out is that it's not as consistent. It wasn't as consistent as something like Bastion. Yeah. With Bastion, it's like all my deck is grade 3, so I just go Unga Bunga swing.
Yeah, that was a rough time to live around.
Now it's more tame.
Yeah, very much so. Very, very, very much so.
Alright, so now we're going into a V game.
And now it's a V game. So how would they settle game 3 if they get to a game 3?
Wait, that was not Genesis. No, okay, never mind. I lied. That's Genesis.
I'm like, his premium deck is what's it called?
Valkyrion Turbo.
No, his V deck. This is Valkyrion Turbo. His premium deck is what's it called? You know what it is, Crystal Edge.
Crystal Luster, yeah. Alright, so after this whole reverse saga in V, I can see either they finish up Legions, not in V yet. I would love them to revisit Legions, but the problem is that Legion was so limited as it is.
Yeah.
They don't have that much reference to go on.
Because they have, for, what is it? If we go down the line, I think they already did some Legion stuff.
They did a few.
Lacrosse,
I want my
Noir.
boy Vortex. Okay, that is what I really want.
No, the boy, I remember playing him. Dauntless Drive, what's it called? Vortex, Dragon Newt. That was a build.
That was, but I really want my boy Vortex Desire. Mystery Freeze? You mean Mystery Flare? No, Mystery Freeze.
Mystery Freeze.
Mystery Freeze.
The sole fact of the matter is that, let me bind 4 cards to top my deck. And for some reason, whenever I play that card, I always either get, like, at least a 3, a 1, and a 0, but, like...
Yes, Mystery Freeze is a stride, a Gear Chronicle stride from back in the day.
Yeah, that's a Pulsar. Mystery Freeze.
That Dave likes to cheese people with from time to time.
No one knows what it does.
And if they do, they're like, oh, snap. Oh, wow. Alex having the G assist right off the bat, but you know what?
He doesn't care.
I think he doesn't care. As long as he
gets
the
a grade
grade
1.
1. Yeah.
See that grade 1? That gives him the ability to not care anymore. Have to move the wires over. Don't want to trip on them. That is not fun for anyone.
Yeah, for sure.
And that would be the 3rd aneurysm for the day. 4th aneurysm for the day. Is he just gonna discard all shield? Is that what I see?
It's like you said, he doesn't care.
Yeah, you're right.
He just, I have play, me do play.
You're right.
I play card, it go brr.
Burr. Go burr. Boonga, Valkyrian, Boonga. But Joe's also running just raging for him, so you know this will.
Oh my God! It's Unga Boonga versus Unga Boonga.
The thing is, did Joe ride first, Unga Boonga?
He's going first. Joe's going first. Yeah.
Yeah, this Unga Boonga is gonna be very scary.
Yeah, he says, I'm doing this to get my very specific grade 2 target, so I can specifically ride it, so I can specifically do the skill, so I can pop off as soon as I ride grade 3. Okay, so I looked up Mystery Freeze, and yeah, this thing definitely looked interesting. Okay, now Barb, imagine going against a Dimension Police player. Now, Premium Dimension Police, how they play is they like to guard with their grade 3s. Now imagine Dave against our friend Dan, and to his surprise, strides into Mystery Freeze Dragon.
And he screams, "What the hell does this do?" Reads the card, it's like, "Dave, we can talk about this."
Proceeds to bind a 1, a 2, a 2, a 3, and a 0.
Adam's like, "Hey Dan, what can you guard with? Do you have G guards in your hand?" No? Aw, that sucks.
Literally turns off his whole deck. It was the most hilarious thing in the world. I loved it.
And then I proceed to, and this is also like, I think it was like a couple months ago, and I think I had like triple crit on him. It was so savage. Yon hit, getting himself a blaster. Oh no, that's not a blaster. That is a
No, Revenger.
Yeah, the Revenger.
I'm reading everything. It's like, what is this?
I deck thin too. Meanwhile, Alex, I don't care.
I don't care what you deck thin. But here's the
I
thing.
go Unga Boonga too.
But here's the thing, Joe's deck thinning is very meticulated. It's very good.
Yeah, but it's also quote unquote combo reliant.
Very much so. But most of the stuff searches for other things. So.
Yeah, because they're all within their own they're all within the archetype. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Did he just check a crit? He did.
Yes, he did.
Alex being a savage. He's like, I got 2-0 this man.
but that's 3 counterblast.
You're right. That is free 3 counterblast, and he is Raging Fall.
Mm-hmm. Because remember, he literally just needs to call out board, lock, and then just play burr. But unfortunately, Alex is at 1. If Alex is at 2 or 3, Alex is be in a very different situation. Yep. So, yeah, Bar, you can freeze their card options.
If we get more G stuff in the future,
bring back counter
How-
PVs.
I'd like that. Like
Ah,
no, I would like draw trigger counter charge PGs. I
Yeah.
think we can get there. I think we can go back to that.
It's either that or just go back to a grade 1 PG that counters, because the draw trigger that does all that is just a little bit too good. I think it would just be going.
Yeah,
very-
but I'd like that.
I know you would like it.
I'd
We
like
all would
that.
like it, but we have to.
You
think
say
about-
that too, but then okay, like what if they go? Because if we're talking about premium, right? No grade zeros. Yeah. Then it doesn't become as powerful. All right. Surprise, surprise. Joe deck thinning for deck winning.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. Joe's gonna be locking all that stuff up because he doesn't care. Surprise, surprise. Joe rips into every single trigger in this deck.
Oh my goodness. All the crits. Nothing
all
but
the
crits.
All the crits.
See how low it is because having the bird on top of the
Yeah, you're right. He's calling that backward. He locks the 3, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But he needs to call one more unit.
Oh, to get the full benefit?
Yep. Because the thing is that, remember, he's not 5 damage, so he needs to have 3
Right.
on.
He needs to have the 3 backward lock. You're right.
Yep, and then he gets to call a card, and the card gets power.
And then the front board's just gonna get power anyway.
Yep, he's gonna get plus 10.
Oh my goodness.
I know, I think plus 15, plus 5 for every unit that's
Plus
locked.
5 for every. Yep.
Because you have no reason not to lock all 3 cards in the backward. Now Alex, looking down a loaded barrel.
Bring it on. I fear nothing.
Fear no god, and Joe rips it to double crit and like restand like, okay, wait, I fear that a little bit.
They even make a counter charge cost like bind another copy of itself from drop to counter charge draw PG. Yeah, something like that.
I mean,
Look, okay, yeah, obviously, okay, it obviously wouldn't be able to have all the original stuff like in G. Like, yes, I agree. There would have to be some sort of drawback.
Yeah,
But if they didn't,
yeah, but if they
you know,
did,
grade
then-
0 guard restrict is still a thing.
yeah. So that is fine. Like, if they find a way to balance it out, which I don't think they'll be able to, but like, all right, I don't remember what Joe checked, but I do not believe I saw him drive check a trigger.
No.
But Alex, his rear guards can still hit Alex's vanguard. Though the 25 to Alex's 20.
Defensive crit, too.
Yep. No, yeah, 25 to Alex's 20. See, even then, those are still 10k drops. Alex, no fear in this dojo. No fear in this dojo. Take it. And then Joe, hit him with all those crits.
He doesn't do drive checks either. That's the power.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I think Raging Fall is so strong. Is that
It is.
it doesn't lose the drive checks.
Don't lose the drive checks. It pumps up your front board. Man, so many strides I've never heard of because I wasn't around at the time. Yeah. Here's the thing. When Mystery Freeze came out, it was completely outshined by another card called Meta Pulsar Avanar Phoenix. Because Avanar Phoenix was a first turn multi-attack play and or a late game finisher. Mystery Freeze no one looked at because it was looked at as inconsistent as hell. And Alex is a second defensive, and that's
a
a
heal.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alex is like, bring it. I fear no man.
He fears no man. And I think, yeah, but effectively right now,
These are just simple 5k shields for Alex
Yeah.
with double defensive tons.
unfortunately for Joe, there's no moss for him.
You say that, no moss. It puts a detriment into his plan.
Yeah.
That's all.
But no, when he
Wow, Alex was straight to 4.
straight to he doesn't care. But when he unlocks Joe, I think Joe's grade. No, it doesn't because he doesn't have on board. Yeah.
Sorry, I was shaking my head.
No, yeah, he's shaking his head aggressively. It's like no. He was like saying no, Dave, you have to know. We are professionals.
Okay, yep. Rides into the ideal Uranus.
Uranus. Sounds like Uranus.
Because it actually is.
I don't know what Bushiroad was thinking when they made Uranus as a card. Like, what Uranus and Valkyrie, what were they thinking?
Must spam. Well, guys, here's the problem. Gift markers are starting to be a little bit of a problem in V. How do we change that?
Give them more gift markers.
Give them more gift markers.
Yeah, that's right.
Brilliant. Print it right now. And then make a grade 5.
It's like,
What?
What? Okay.
Yes, guys, I'm snorting that good stuff, okay?
Oh, God.
John Bushiroad, why?
Bushi, why? 4K.
Alright. So he needs, I believe, 3 to unlock the Astral Gate?
Yes. He has 2, and I think he can get to 3 right now.
Oh no, easily. He has the combo pieces in hand. I'm just wondering how much he has to extend in order to do so.
Not much. Literally the entire deck is like, did I get to grade 3? Cool. I'm there.
You and our friend Dan, actually, to be honest, Teen Titans. Enigman gets no love for whatever reason. I'm guessing, my guess has, if I had to guess, like conspiracy tinfoil hat, maybe something like copyright with Ultraman type of thing.
Probably, yeah.
But even then, it's like,
Man. Even, what was it called? Remember when they finally?
Because they gave him actual like more art and aesthetics in the G series.
Yeah, but that wasn't even a stride break if I don't remember it correctly, right?
No.
And even then, it went down to Commander Laurel. It wasn't even Enigman Stride. It was just Commander Laurel.
Oh my goodness, he didn't unlock the astral plane. Could Alex not get there?
I don't think Alex had a Valkyrian.
Well, he just drove check 2.
Yeah, well. Unfortunately for Alex, this that might be a clincher.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Yes and no, depending on what he has in his hand, right? I will say that if Alex primarily has, grade 0 shields, sentinel shields.
No, he is a grade 3 that counts as a PG, so technically I think he
Oh,
has
that's
one
true, he does. Okay, so never mind, he's set. No, you know
Well.
what? No, I will not underestimate the power of Raging Fall Dragon. We have seen Joe for 2 weeks straight with this deck running amok, okay? You can watch the VOD, guys, it's there.
It was there. We were.
Double triggers are a thing, believe. Alex just has no fear, though.
No fear in this dojo, Cobra Kai.
No fear, no pain.
No, Cobra Kai.
So I just want to ask, since we're on the topic of stride, is there a specific stride you guys want to have a really good time? Is there a specific stride that you guys have a really good time using in the G era, and your favorite design-wise?
I know mine. What's yours?
I know mine too. Okay, early. I have early and late.
I have early and late as well.
Yeah. So if we're talking about like early G, honestly, one that I really enjoyed was Mustafa. Shout out to Mustafa. Only because it was a selective, like back then, like a selective counter, a selective retire as well as the ability to countercharge was actually really strong. And then later on, actually, Blade Master. Blade Master was like ridiculously. I love Blade Master. But if I have to choose anything, it's gonna be my main man, my boy, the Purge. The Purge.
Really, not the Ace?
The Ace was good too. But I think I'd have to give it to the
Purge. Is better.
I think I'd have to give it to the Purge. Not just not just because of how it looked, not because of its effect, but just its aesthetic too. I think of anything, the moment I saw the SVR with like the hot stamp and everything, oh my goodness, man, that sealed the deal for me.
For me, for the early was actually Ragnarok Dragon.
Yeah, Ragnarok!
Because it was the first chipper I pulled when after I got back from like my break from Vanguard. The second thing, and also because it was a fantastic stride, because if the people didn't have PGs in the hand, they were chucking zeros out like nothing. So after that, then it'd be next stage.
Next stage, yeah.
Because fun fact, guys, there was a rarity. If you guys weren't old enough in Vanguard when playing, secret rare next stages, and John saw me rock 4 of them.
This man went in hard for Clear Chronicle back in the day.
And to be honest,
there was a reason why we called him Chrono Dave. Okay, guys.
And I picked them up for pretty cheap most of the time too. Yeah. And finally, for the final stride that I actually had really fond memories of, Heritage.
Which one's Heritage?
Time Walk.
Oh yeah, extra turn dot deck.
Because I G-guard twice, stride once, cool. I have a Time Walk right there. No, G-guard twice and then just stride is easy. Yeah. Easiest Time Walk in the world.
But if I have to pick one, it's the Purge. It's the Purge.
Actually, you know what? No. We're talking about strides that aren't super rare to get. Huang Long.
Finish blow.
Finish blow.
Yo, no, do you remember, God, what was it, Thunderstrike 5? What's his name?
Is it the one from the Fighters Collection?
No. He was, not Bowing Saber.
You know one that
Vanquisher, Dragonic Vanquisher's,
the one that burns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I remember that with
VMAX.
Yeah, VMAX.
Yeah.
I remember that with Tony back in the day.
Yeah, dude.
That was such a cool card.
Ooh, you love that
That was
card.
such a cool card. Aesthetic-wise, too. Man was swole.
Yeah, dude,
With
he
the
was-
freaking lightning coming out of his
was a-
gauntlet. Oh, my God.
VMAX is cool. I like it because Vanquisher was like a Chinese motif, like a Chinese like Shanghai like armor motif and martial arts motif. So cool. And back to the game, but Alex living at 5 just ate a
Again,
bunch of damage.
no
to
fear.
this thing. Yeah, no fear in this dojo. He rides into. Oh my gosh, the first, I think that's the first VR, right?
Yeah, it's his dragon that allows it to generate an extra force marker.
Yep.
The problem is I can't remember if that one specifically can unlock the astral
It does,
plane.
yeah.
It can?
Yeah.
Okay.
The card becomes completely useless at the beginning.
No,
It can give a force marker.
it gives him more force markers.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why I remember it so ineptly. The only, because there you go, see another force marker. The only problem is that I don't remember if that one specifically unlocks the astral plane.
It does, yeah. Because I remember because that.
Oh, okay, it doesn't even matter. I think Uranus can, even on rear guard, unlock the astral plane.
Yep. I'm remembering Huanglong. Remember that time CTV?
Huanglong? Yeah, I remember
CTV beat down before ZTVs became a thing.
Remember Steve?
Steve. So Steve is actually an old unit called Eradicator Sweep Command Dragon.
Yep.
And John decided to go to Canada with it, and you made top what?
Top 10.
Top 10? So you went farther than me. Better card game player than me.
10th place, top 10.
Top 10. Hey, man, I only made top 16.
I almost made it to top 8.
Huh?
I almost made it to top 8.
Yeah. See, better card game player. Mama John.
So it doesn't work on Fusion Slash, it doesn't work on
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. I remember
Genesis
Ishtar.
Ishtar was
Ishtar
beautiful.
was beautiful.
Ishtar was beautiful.
I really wish they supported that a little bit more. They did, but like not at the time. Yeah, exactly.
Amaruta, if you really want to think about it, but not really.
I loved Amaruta. Oh, I built a whole deck around her because I pulled the SP back for her.
I liked Fenrir too, but like Vanagander. I actually really want to play that in V2, Fenrir and Vanagander.
Yeah. Oh, Fenrir Vanagander, that would be cool. That'd be cool.
I just need to get the stuff together. Okay, so you were right. He unlocks the astral plane.
I know what I'm talking about. I am a professional streamer.
Now the question is, yeah, he does. I was gonna say, does Alex have no fear and just gonna go all in? Yeah, he does. He's hard committing. Joey's at 4 damage here with, I don't know how many cards in his hand, but he's gonna have to survive not just the twin drive, but the quintuple drive coming out of the Valkyrion.
Yeah. Oh, Barb knows about Steve.
Hey, shoutouts to Steve.
The main reason he played Steve is because he liked it. The fact of the matter is it had its own denial griffin, except it was a board wipe, and it's.
Back then, I was like super tryharder trying to find a board wipe in every single clan. Didn't work out too well.
I mean, you found out the combo in what's it called, the Grand Blue.
What is one stride you want to come to V, but as a grade 3, or grade 4 if it's gears?
If it's gears, I think I said it before. They already brought out next stage, so I think it's good. I want heritage. If not heritage, I want something simple. Probably making. No, they made Metallica Phoenix. I don't know why I was thinking of that.
They made Metallica Phoenix?
Yeah, as a grade 4. Here came in the structure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But no one remembers that.
No, because I would have remembered it if the effect was really good, unfortunately.
No, it only had triple drive. That was it.
Oh, sad.
You can't, but you couldn't manually ride it. That was the thing that sucked. But other than that, if it wasn't next stage, I would probably see, Ragnarok, yeah.
Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Ragnarok is really cool.
Ragnarok is still good though. That's the worst part. Ragnarok is sitting at like $30, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
Because
cow.
in premium gears, you go history build into Ragnarok. If you're not doing next stage in Gear Groovy, you do history build Ragnarok. If you're just going for multi-tech kill.
Neat. I think for me,
I kind of do this too.
I want to say the Purge, but like, nah, man, I'm already getting the Rebirth. I'm getting my boy the Rebirth. I don't need no Purge. He can stay there. He can show. He can show. Overlord. That's the thing. It's like I want an Overlord card, but at the same time, I wouldn't want an Overlord card because there's so many Overlords anyway. So I'm gonna go and throw a curveball, and I'm gonna say Root Flare Dragon.
The roof flare dragon.
Because
That
it's
was
like
a
the
good
traditional
one.
like Chinese-looking dragon.
Yeah.
You
Also,
really
it was
don't
the
get.
first big Kagero stride. Yeah, it was a very good one. It was also really annoying. It's like, my rear guard, no!
What's resist? Boom! Retire the column. AOE spells.
I didn't ever get anything like that. I only got board wipe.
2 times I was like,
I only ever got board wipe. It was bad. Oh, Upheaval Pegasus. Oh my god, I remember that card.
Yo, Upheaval Pegasus though.
Vanished.
Avanar Phoenix.
Avanar Phoenix. A good boy. He was a good boy.
Shoutouts to CCBs.
Yep.
Oh, we're commentating all of this. Meanwhile,
No, like right now, like Joe's right now in a pickle.
yeah, he managed to survive the quintuple drive and pushed
I think
himself
it's quintuple. I think it was Pentadrive.
Pentadrive, sorry. Pushed himself to 5. So now Reverse is live fully,
But he has to live.
but he has to live. Exactly. And I'm pretty sure Alex's hand is unless he's still guarding actually. Am I not just
He's
thinking
still guarding, yeah.
Oh my god, never mind.
Yep.
I thought it was Joe's turn.
No, he's still guarding because he's still at rest.
That is the power of Valkyrion, folks. Big numbers. And your turns last a pretty long while.
Oh, you know what? One stride I want to see come back into V. It's not in Gear Chronicle. It's not in Cargo. It's in Shadows. Ogma.
Ogma!
I'd still sack 5 regards to sack 5 cards from your hand.
Yeah, Ogma! First stride Ogma!
For information for you guys, Ogma was a Ritual 5? Ritual 5 card that says for every grade 1 that you retire on your board, your opponent gets rid of that many cards on their field and or hand.
Alright, I think Joe has to go out. Sorry, Joe
Yeah,
Joe is in a
has
very
to go
tight
out.
situation right now, so he's gonna have to rides into OG Raging
Yeah.
form. Interesting move here.
The thing is that
I think this is good. I think this is good. He has the potential to pop off not once but twice.
But the thing is that his biggest thing is he superior rides into the raging fall. He has to bank on not hitting a heal until after he activates the ability.
I mostly know about some of the weirder strides from Zero. I mean, who remembers Hurley Titan Flash?
Oh my god.
Bruce, the Sanctuary Guard ones. Okay, now here's the thing, Barb. You would think Sanctuary Guard would actually be one of those obscure ones, and
No.
you'd be right. But believe it or not, Sanctuary
Sanctuary
Guard was
Guard.
actually very meta
It
back
was
in the day.
nuts. Like when I say it was
Sanctuary
like-
Guard Blaster was actually a very problematic deck back in the day.
Ogma, it's OOGMA. The whole reason me and John love him is for the fact of the matter is that
If the reason why we love Ogma so much was on your very first stride, you essentially just
ripped 5 cards out of your
you
opponent.
essentially just play Lord as you naturally would, generate a lot of grade 1s into your drop zone while drawing a whole bunch of cards, and then proceed to do Ogma's skill, where on the very first stride you would try to rip as many cards from your opponent's hand as possibly as you could. So on the following crackback turn, they had like 2 cards in their hand,
Yeah.
and they could stride. They couldn't stride,
Yep.
and you just smiled.
Yeah. It wasn't great, but you know, it was still fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Yusaku1716, thank you very much for the follow.
Who told?
When do you guys think Locke will come to Overdress? Okay,
Oh,
I can see it coming, but most likely a
You know,
little bit
down the line.
down. I would, if I had to give a date, if I had to give a for sure date, I would say somewhere near the end of Will Dress, which is the new season of Overdress. And if not Locke, specifically some sort of locking like mechanic. That's not prison.
I agree with that. For the fact of the matter is it's really just too much. Like
Because it's very oppressive.
it's very impressive, and putting that pressure down that early. Like they didn't release Lock until freaking what's it called? At the end of no, in the beginning of Limb Break or Break Right era.
Dave, we're getting follows. They like us. They like us. And we're just talking about random stuff.
We're just being nerds. We're just a bunch of nerds.
Ooh, me likey this archetype. Oh, me too. Make this archetype. Yes, me likey. That makes me so happy.
Makes me very happy. I'm enjoying. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you. As we like to share the love, share the spread and joy of the Vanguard.
Link Joker fanboy. You know I know we got diehard Link Joker fans.
Oh yeah.
Have to take the Twitch words sooner or later. Royalty. Of course,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh God.
I mean, we're slowly trying.
Yeah, we're doing our best. Like,
We try with YouTube, and then of course we'll try with Twitch.
yeah, of course.
We know there are definitely people that love using the Twitch platform, and we definitely want to try and expand out to the Twitch platform if we can. So all good.
Of course, definitely. So the fact of the matter is that we want, like, because there's some people like just YouTube.
We say this. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's like, okay, you're looking at Joe, right? I have force markers on my Vanguard. Alex like, no, I have more force markers on my Vanguard. I'm like, yes,
Yeah,
I see it.
see-
Both of you have big
You
big
guys are big.
chunguses.
You're big boys, and oh my God, Joe did it twice.
He can. He's at 5 damage.
didn't even
He can do all this.
I didn't even realize that. Oh my God. And he's all tapped out too. He is.
Oh, fix the van. Oh, fix the van.
He has to hit a double heal.
Oh my goodness. And that was game 2.
Now to game 3.
Oh my God. Are they gonna play premium for game 3?
Oh my God, if they do. What do you guys think of the new triple GGG ride line?
Okay, frame 1. Alphonsus, our teammate. I want to build it. And we're like, of course he does.
Yeah. Boba.
That's what we think. Yes!
Yes.
Yes, Alphonsus!
Yes, boba. We're talking about bobas.
Boba milk. I like boba milk tea.
Boba milk tea.
They're playing B again.
Alright, they're playing V again? Okay.
It's a run back of who can get more force markers on their Vanguard circle. Okay, but if we're actually being serious about it, it's nice. I like the I like the kind of the idea of being able to like go ride on top of something else, but still counting as a persona ride.
Yeah.
And kind of like ride, and it's like light version, shadow version, light version, shadow version. So it's kind of like an MLB type of thing.
Yeah, like
I like that for that.
I like that for
And
that.
then it kind of like the actual effects kind of remind me of like classic gold paladins.
Yeah.
Of like superior
So
column, like
it-
checking top and
it-
superior
It has
column.
all the flavors of every paladin in it, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
But boba.
But
But
boba.
But boba. I want to say otherwise, but sorry, it's just but boba.
All right, I'm gonna get a quick water, guys. I will be right back, and I'm also gonna see how many rounds we have for today. Should maybe want to buy a whole case just for you. Oh my God.
Oh
You know what?
my God.
As long as it gets people
Yeah,
interested in the
yeah.
game.
Yeah. Cries internally. Okay, so honestly, right now, why can't I say the words? Or game 3 right now. I am the proprietor belief that whomever goes first is really just gonna get this because they both have such oppressive first turn grade 3 rides. It's just insane. Yes, it's very true. It's very true. Because just triple G's, like I don't know what to tell you. Like people going in for those triple G's. People will be like, oh boy, husbando, like a dark states unit. Who cares? Bobas, dude. Absolute boba units. Just absolute bobas. Only bobas. Only believe in the boba. Oh my God! Yes, that's so funny.
4 rounds.
4 rounds. All right, so we have 4 rounds today. So after this round, we have 1 more round in the top cut. But right now, Scrub Scouts, basic sweeps will come for the Thegria.
Truies will stay for
the
game
night.
for Nimei.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God. Oh jeez.
Primo OGs.
100%.
100%, dude. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
All right, so like I said, as I told them, I think that the person who goes first, I think.
Aw, look at that friendly handshake.
Friendly handshake round of game 3.
I'm about to beat the crud out of you. Friendly handshake.
Okay, Alex didn't have to G assist for the grade 1. And I honestly, God, I'm letting you guys know, I'm pretty sure Alex only plays 4 grade 1s in the deck.
Yeah? I
No,
can see it.
8. I'm pretty sure it's 8. Because I think he plays the other grade 1 that lets him like reveal 2 poets in his hand or something like that.
What are your guys' favorite episodes of anime any season?
Oh,
Ooh, Tuffy. Okay, so
Gene X when Mystery Freeze first came out. For the sole fact of the matter is that, I can't perfect guard? I'm like, yeah.
Actually, I really did like that one Tokaha episode where they introduced the G Guardians.
Oh yeah.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
Because Misaki was being a freaking sack with her Silent Tom combo, and she's like, "Nah, man, I'm about to go for game." And then Tokaha was like, "Psych, you mechanic!" And everyone lost their. Because when you saw that because it's like, okay, it's like, yeah, about the episode, but at the same time, it's like it was back in the day when it's like revealing new cards was so hype, and no one knew what G Guardians was because back when Festival Collection was first being announced, everyone was like, man, they haven't announced all these double rare slots. Are they going to be reprints? Are they going to be new cards? Are they going to be like this really cool grade 3 or something like that? Or like some sort of support card for the archetype? And they're like, no, man, we're going to blow everything out of the water. Brand new guard mechanic.
Yeah.
And they blew the. And then I think after that, they also expanded the G Zone.
Yeah, that's when.
Because that's why when we had 8 G Zone,
Yep,
and then they made it into 16. So yeah, I would say the Tokaha episode definitely, because that for me just brings that memory of pure hype.
A funny episode that I remember at the top of my head was a Gaiard versus Kai when literally was just watching a sack showdown against a sack showdown. I'm just like, oh.
Jules had a lot of classics. I like the Weakness is a Sin.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. No, yeah.
Weakness, and they even did it in the English dub.
Yeah.
Weakness is a sin.
I'm just like, good.
No, actually, no, they couldn't say sin. They said crime. I'm like, oh my god.
Like, they ruined it.
They ruined it.
But oh god, what was another episode I was thinking about at the top of my head? Joe's going for the rush, and Alex just kind of.
I'm you. What's your favorite clan? My favorite clan is, my favorite nation is Dragon Empire, and my favorite clan is Kagura.
My favorite nation is in D it's Stoikea at the moment, and in overall it's Gear Chronicle for me. Yusaku 1716. I hope we get BD Revenger in the next V collection.
Ooh, Blaster Dark Revenger.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think Joe would cream his pants.
Oh god. He would literally just be like, oh.
This man, frame 1, got 4 SP. SP Blaster Dark Revengers.
No, not just that. Remember, he got the numbered PBDs.
Yo, the numbered PBDs. You're right.
Do you know how much those things are now? Can we get a video on a favorite Vanguard character and how you think they would react to the current premium format? Huh. Oh no, I can.
Kai just be like, doesn't got enough overlords. This format does not have enough overlords.
It's like, oh look, another the end. I guess I'll just put it in with my amalgamation with all the overlords. Cause he played. Remember that one episode? I think you had a cream day when you saw it. It was when it was Shion versus Kai when he brought out every single
he beat him with every single overlord. I'm like, this man legitimately is playing his Legion cards right now. What is happening?
But to be honest, at the time it was viable.
Sounds like a great video. That's a fun video. I can see ourselves.
Oh! 100 messages.
We've received one. Restream just notified us. Congratulations! I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Would I like to retweet that? No, thanks. I'm okay.
I'm good. I'm just like, yeah, cool.
I found this cool looking Shadow G Guard called Dragweiser Brunark. I sensed that your fave stride. Which one was Brunark? Was that the G Flip one?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, I double checked that one. Brunark. Because the only one I remember.
So true. Overlord everything. Yeah, exactly.
Overlord everything, everywhere.
Favorite strides? Okay, so favorite G Guardians. All right, I'm gonna be honest, 100%. Dave is going to read my mind right now. Dave, tell them, what is my favorite G Guardian?
Denial Griffin.
Exactly. It's Denial Griffin. It's the boy. You respect him always, even to this day. You must respect Denial Griffin.
You know what my favorite G Guardian is?
Oh god, what was its name? The dog, right? The one that spins?
You thinking about Head Around, or are you thinking?
Yeah, Head Around.
Head Around?
No, Lishma. Or what's her face? The Steam Maiden.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I know
Meshkia.
Meshkia. No, Meshkia is the grade 1.
Okay.
No, you're thinking about Elishu.
Yeah, Elishu. Yeah. Okay, sorry. The one that was the original heal from the trial deck?
Uluru.
Uluru.
Yeah. No, Uluru, yes.
Because she looked beautiful.
Not only that, she sent 2 cards back to my deck.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Especially in a deck that, remember with Takeaway Dragon? Takeaway Dragon was a card whenever a card was called back from the bind zone back to rearguard, you just put a card to the bottom of the deck. It didn't even say normal unit, it just said any card. It was insane. It was great. But here's the thing. I would have been the same proprietor of saying, oh, Gear Chronicle also had a attack remover. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Header around just called the new rear guard. It didn't say get around the on-place abilities. No. So you know what?
Yeah, but against certain combo matchups, that actually helped you a lot.
Yeah. Until Blasters got new support. And
Resist.
No, not even that. Not even that.
How many complete sets do you guys have? Complete sets of what?
Of like with the G Guardians that we have, or favorites? I just have my playset. I have my playset of.
If we're talking about G Guardians, I have a full playset of SP Denial Griffin's original SP Denial.
Uluru never got an SP. If she got an SP G Guardian, I would have never sold her.
I have to compete right now. I mean, I don't have. I think I can show them on stream. I have my Eugene deck on me. I think it has 3 of my SPs. The last one's at home. I'll show it.
Yeah, we'll show it later when we go.
If we're talking about G Guardians, that's like 4 SP. I have 4 SP Denial Griffins. I have 4 SGR Defeat Flare Dragons. I have original ZR Drachma. I have the Hot Print Gigal. I have 4 SP Ziegenberg.
Yeah, you went ham.
Yeah, the deck, the G Zone is max rarity.
Yeah, I remember what was it called when I got. Remember when I pulled those 3 SP packs for Luard, 2 of them right in front of you.
Yeah.
That was when I went at full SP on those things. But no, God, Joe's trying right now to mitigate
Just
the.
finished hunting down my 4 SP Dragfalls. Yo, remember when you went hard on Blue R too? Speaking of SP Dragfalls.
Yeah, I got.
Actually, it wasn't even you went in hard. It was just for some reason the Cosmic Stars aligned on you, and you're like, here's 3 secret packs.
I was just like, I guess I have to buy the 4th one.
For some reason, back in the day when he was playing Gear Chronicle, when Luard first came out, he wanted to play Luard, and then the stars secretly aligned and gave him 3 separate SP packs. And this is when SP packs were like this is when back in the day when SPs were not once per box. Okay, this is when SP packs were maybe 1 per case.
That was big, maybe. And then I just pulled 2 of them were sneak peeks. It was nuts. And then the next one was I think it was in a full set. Oh god, complete set.
Okay, so if we're talking about the new stuff, I don't have any. I try when it comes to stuff like Overdress, I only try to get like 1 of every SP.
Yeah. Oh boy, Joe.
At least for the decks I play. If we're talking about full play sets, no. The only thing I can compete with is like 3 DSRs, and that's it.
I know.
That's all I got. That's the only flex I got. I got no other flex beside that.
As much as I wanted to buy,
they're
SP,
shiny.
As much as I want to buy SPs for Zorga, I have to be a responsible adult right now.
I have to be an adult.
Yeah.
I can't buy my shiny cardboard.
Yeah.
Big Sag.
My only SP from that last set was the SP order that gives Zorga an additional drive track.
Yeah.
Well, not Zorga, but like anything additional drive
But
track.
any stuff, if I go back to like the OG days, it's like I got a lot. Like I think one of my more prized possessions is 4 copies of original SP Dragonic Overlord.
Joe right now is actually kind of falling behind because he only has 3 cards in hand on a Raging Form turn.
No fear.
No fear in the dojo, but the thing is that like he guarded early against Alex's.
Oh wow, counts as a perfect guard.
Yeah, counts as a perfect
this card's Valkyrion. Interesting.
Yep. He might have another one. He just has another one in hand, probably ready. It's either that or he knows he can't make the.
Oh, did you see that? You see Alex just threw the card. He's like, no guard. Okay. Do you guys have complete sets of? Okay, so the only thing I'm missing from Descent of the Kingdom Knights is 1 original SP Blaster Blade. And then, yes, I have everything.
I honestly, I didn't have, even though Vanguard, I was pulled into Vanguard in set 1, I didn't keep any of my set 1 stuff because I didn't play any of those decks at the time. I made a jank Blaster Blade deck, but whatever. Oh my gosh, he's going in. Is he going in without Valkyrian? He is? Oh my god, these guys are...
No, you can fetch it, yeah.
No, you can fetch it, yeah.
And this one also lets him unlock the Astral Plane, if memory serves, right?
Yes.
He needs 5?
He needs to 5 generically, but he can also cheat it out with 3. But I forgot what the requirement is for 3. He could 3/4 markers. I just forgot what the requirement was. He has 2 Valkyrions in hand. Oh yeah, he's just making it generically. Okay.
No fear.
in
I'm
this-
going in, boys.
No fear in this dojo. Oh my
Joe,
God.
strap yourself in. Yep. You see it too? You could even see it in like his attitude, how he's like slamming
He's
the cars
slapping
down. He's
cars.
like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
No fear in this dojo. I think Alex is just like, I'm tired of your raging bulls. No more raging for. Basically what he's saying right now.
You big unga bunga, I big unga bunga. What is one nation or clan you hate playing against? Personally, okay, so I'm not that big. If we're talking about nations, I'm not the biggest fan against going against Prison for Brandgate, only because I personally play Overdress, and it's kind of like a hard counter matchup. I do try to build my deck specifically to do better because our team consistently has 1 to 3 people who always play Prison. Other than that, OTT.
OTT, yes, but especially when they were in the true toxic days, when they really didn't read cards.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 2 damage straight up to Joe right there. Oh, they're in time, right?
Oh, in times when they went to turns.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so, sorry. So, a little bit of reference for you guys.
We do
The way it works here in turns, right? If they go into turns on game 3, rather than a 0, 1, 2, 3, it is actually a sudden death first to 3. Otherwise, if it's like 0, 1, 2, 3, it honestly just becomes like a slam fest of like just put your things down and then guard a lot. And then just, it's not as fair. So we normally do like sudden death first to 3 on game 3. So that's it.
And mostly because like it also saves a lot of time.
Yeah. Holy moly. So good games, guys. Very well
Good
played.
games.
Boonga boonga. Boonga boonga.
Okay.
For those who are new, though, hello and welcome to our weekly Cardfight Vanguard stream here at Final Turn Gaming in Clifton, New Jersey. I am one of your hosts, Mama John of Team Greylock.
And I'm Grande in Greylock.
And we are currently in midst of round 3 of our free fight format tournament. Dave, would you like to explain what is free fight format?
Yes. If you guys don't know what free fight format is, basically is that when you're facing against your opponent, you have a choice of fighting against any format that you want. Because for the sole fact, any format between D, V Premium, and Premium. The sole fact of the matter is that we just don't have time anymore to just kind of come down 3 days a week in order to like play Vanguard. The store has other things they need to promote, and the thing is that it's most convenient just play all in one day.
Yep.
Also, the fact of the matter is that like it's also brings in a lot of people to just play and practice. Just any format they want, especially with new Springfest coming around the corner.
Yep. Everyone getting their Springfest training arc going on, guys. We've got New Jersey Springfest happening in Newark, basically like 2 months from now. It's crazy.
Oh, the only thing, the caveat we say about the free format is that at the bare minimum, you need a D deck.
Yes.
Because the sole fact of the matter is that it's the most popular one right now, and you know most people want to
And
play
it's actually, in my opinion too, I think it's one of the more easier decks to build. Minus the promos for like for some of the clans.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I think it's one of the more easier ones. What do you think Vanguard needs to grow in popularity?
It's hard because they've kind of done a lot. Hell, they went to Japanese wrestlers. They went to freaking what's her name, Mia, whatever.
To grow in popularity, it's an interesting question, right? It's something that I don't think, because here's the thing, right? When I think about other more popular card games, like Magic the Gathering, like Yu-Gi-Oh, like Pokemon, right? They have history, like, a whole bunch of history already, and they have that nostalgia factor going on for them. So for me personally, I think it just takes a little bit. I think it's just going to take a little bit of time.
It's just time, and the thing is that it's a big landmark because Vanguard has also passed the 10-year mark. Has passed the 10-year mark this year. This year in January, right? Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest with you, maybe one way they can do it, maybe making more competitive circuit series is one avenue they can explore. I know a lot of people are very competitive for the game, and so getting people a way to express that might be a way to do so. But you know, there are people very much that also like to play in the casual sense too.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a matter of finding what you like, sticking with it.
Also, if they were able to actually do, especially what Yu-Gi-Oh just did, they released Master Duel. If they were to actually, when they making an actual online database to play cards, I think that would be great. Because they did originally Cardfight Online.
Okay, that's
That got
true. That is that is
murdered.
definitely one way they can. Yeah, making an online client. Actually, I think you know what. That no, I will scratch. That is my answer.
An online
An
client.
online client. That would definitely be one super good way to get a lot of people interested into the game.
Yeah, an online client that will really just like kind of spread like the knowledge and like, you know, having like colorful interfaces that pull people in. Because I know a lot of people, they originally got in because of like the anime. Because colorful, it had great sound effects, had like, it looked like a card game anime in the beginning, and then it turned into whatever the hell it did turn into. But like, that was it. Like, it was a card game anime. And I think with what Clamp's doing with the new one, with the new
With
series,
Overdress? Yeah, you
with
know,
Overdress, it's good.
It's good.
They're doing-
I like it.
because
Did you watch season 2?
Season 2 was the one with Buck Cyber, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
I liked it. It was nice.
It got a little bit out of hand towards the end, like when it came to like, oh my, like, oh, they're rich and like,
Yeah.
whatever. But like, if they kept with like just a card game anime, like a card game anime with story behind it, it's not like, oh, psychological powers in another world. Ooh,
You didn't like space zombies from
No,
outer space
okay,
that
no, I did
converted
not.
people in.
No, it did not. I did not. Also, did not like basically mind controlled people, like freaking coming back and just.
They
like,
liked it so much they did it again with Psycholia zombies.
But that's the thing, like,
I agree because I'm in Oklahoma. There was no player base here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So honestly, like, because an online client, it would get those people that don't have like. Dave and I, we're some lucky people. We have like these locals that we can go to and we can interact with people. But for some people, it's increasingly harder and harder to go to a local card store because none exist around their areas. So having an online client is definitely one way you can introduce people into your game. So it's definitely a avenue worth exploring into.
oh, right.
And the last game of the night, folks, will be an overdress match of Modesto versus Baldwin. I think it's
Baldwin
Magnolia versus my Gravidio World deck.
Oh,
so
God.
we'll see how that plays. Dave, transition Kai-Ho?
Okay, so
Ignore the rounds and things like that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a professional. I will change it right now.
Yeah, quarters last in the field.
For round 4.
0-0.
0-0.
0-0.
Alright, so on the right we have Maudsley, most likely playing Maggie.
Yep. Because he did sell his prison deck.
Did he really?
I think so, yeah.
Was he not feeling it as well?
I think so.
Because Mods was also the other prison player.
I think he just sold it because like I think he was just really salty one day.
Alright, and on the right we have Baldwin playing, most likely,
World.
Rock.
Raccoon.
Yep,
Yep,
it's
Rock.
it is specifically my Gravidio World list.
I like that Kobe storyline. I still can't believe Kai didn't get it. Oh my god.
Because Kai didn't need it. Kai didn't need
I
it.
think in the lore, Kai actually denied it. I'm pretty
did,
sure,
he
yeah.
did.
He literally, he has it.
He had the ability to get it, and he's like, nah, man, I don't need it. Or I think it's more so along the lines, I think he could got it, but he saw how bad it made Ren.
Yeah. I don't think he technically has it. He just refuses to use it. I thought that was what it was. But even then,
Alright, so, do you know about, how familiar are you with the Rock versus Maggie matchup?
it's interesting because actually no, we saw it in Legacy Cup.
Yeah, we have. I'm just saying,
I
from
think-
personal experience.
Personal experience,
It depends if Mods can get the Foxes on board.
Yeah.
If Mods has a hard time getting those Foxes on board, then
If Bonds doesn't get those foxes on board, he's in a rough time. But the thing is, like, he also needs to maintain only those foxes. He would be so OP with it. I mean, yeah, but that's the whole point. He doesn't want to be OP with it. He wants to be cool.
you can't make Kai the Dark Souls final boss character of Vanguard by giving him Psyqualia, okay?
Because he'll
Then
literally...
all anyone would play is Overlord.
Yeah.
And then I would feel sad. I'm like, come on, man, give me my Overlords.
But no, like, the thing is that... But yeah, no, for Gravidio World, Gravidio World has such a great grade 2 game that it's just... It's really bad for a deck that needs to go to grade 4 they have to wait a whole turn, so they need to it's rough. That's all I can say.
For Gravidia?
Yeah, I know for Maggie.
You say that, but he drew that retire order card, so most likely he's gonna pop. Oh no, it does not pop the shadow token. I would have probably. Oh no, actually, you know what? No, I would have. No, he should have.
No, because Mods doesn't have any grade 3s in drop.
Yeah. Even so, no, he would have. Well, first off, the Shadow Army token's a grade 1.
Oh, grade 1.
But no, he would have. No, he should have. They're playing to the best of their abilities, so they're outs, right?
Even then, he gets the most value from
Inlet Pulse.
Yeah. Inlet Pulse is the biggest reason Maggie is such a problem.
There's Foxy and a front trigger too.
Yep. And that's pretty deadly for something.
It's so weird seeing my dice and seeing my cards being played, and I'm not playing them.
It's like, oh man, someone took your stuff.
I honestly that's my instinct. It's like, oh my god, someone's stealing my stuff, and it's on stream, and I'm seeing it right now.
Baldwin is now doing the
double Panthero swing. I was gonna say I don't think doing the Modesto Hoga method is wise here.
No, it's never the Modesto Hoga method is never wise.
For those who need a little bit of a know-how, the Modesto Hoga method.
Yes, go to 5 and then worry about the cards later.
Yeah, as coined by the man on the right.
Literally just oh my gosh, the transaction is being made.
I'm sorry.
So your only loss is his only loss.
Alright, very interesting back and forth.
Yeah.
We get an easy draw 2 from Gravidia's Ride Line skill. Very wonderful. You'll love to see it. Ooh, and he gets the call from Meteor. He's gonna get the grade 2?
Just put it on. Yeah, I need to
He has
get my
the double. Oh my goodness, he's going for a punish here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So if he pitches both of the grade 2 rocks as well as his grade 1 rock, that means his rock 5 is rock 5. His rock 5 is online, meaning double the trigger effects. And knowing Baldwin, it's gonna be 2 triggers.
Thank you.
But we'll see.
Oh boy. Okay, what's that close to finishing the Premium Zorga? I am broke.
Alright, so I believe he pitched 3 here.
Yep. Oh no. Oh yeah. Don't those get crits on them too? The Regards, the grid 3s?
No, he needs to retire a total of 3.
Ah, okay. They're still big.
Yeah.
Okay, no triggers, but.
Literally straight down. It's either.
Okay, so you only discarded 2 meters. Okay.
Okay.
Or you have that, or you play.
However, that
Yeah, I'm all tired.
that last regard's pretty big. Oh no, a Maggie in the damage zone.
Yeah.
You don't like to see that if you're Modesto. But I mean, you could also just
Probably
be
is a Maggie.
yeah, I was gonna say you could just be OP and
You
have a
only-
Maggie in the hand anyway.
Oh, he calls out the inlet.
Yeah, it actually doesn't.
Oh, and has the fox.
Yep, and the fox. Oh my god.
Double inlet?
Double inlet and a fox.
This man about to BM all over Baldwin. He's like, I don't care. You can't blow up my board. I mean, to be honest though, Baldwin can be just like, okay, I'm just gonna sack 5 meters anyway. I'm just gonna double my trigger powers.
Is that cool? Baldwin with the power of triggers. That is that would power double. Okay, so that's a crit, a double, technically 2 draws and a heal, which Mods does heal.
Evil Aichi is my favorite character in all of Vanguard. What is yours? Kai. Kai and Forever Kai.
I don't really have one.
Chrono. I thought it was Chrono.
No,
You don't like Chrono?
I hate Chrono because how he builds his decks.
Ibuki.
No, I don't like Ibuki either.
You don't like Ibuki?
No, I didn't like Messiah's. I put Messiah's for like 5 minutes and I sold it. Kamui, I guess.
You like alright. Like young Kamui or older Kamui?
Older Kamui because he's responsible, but he's still the same character. But
Yeah,
he's
yeah, I
now.
can see that.
Yeah.
He's like us. He's like, I want to have fun, but man, I got responsibilities too.
I got things to do in my life. Alright, Baldwin pushed me, pushed the
Evil
5.
Aichi was really cool. Didn't give an F about anything. If you really like Evil Aichi, I can imagine you also getting those Evil Aichi sleeves.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
buddy.
remember, what was it? Our old friend Sam, he used to love those sleeves.
Those are the manga versions. Those are actually really hard to get. No, there are new Evil Aichi sleeves that just came out. One was Baldwin, one was mine. Persona rides. All right, so now he's gonna be able to get 2 more rocks.
Raccoon.
All right, so with that, he draws 2 more cards. See, that's what I love about Gravidia so much.
You're also
It's
deck
just-
thinning
You're
so
not
much.
only drawing a card off of the Persona ride, you're thinning your card deck by 2 and then getting 2 more additional draws on top of that.
That's so good.
So for one ride, you get a draw 3 and a thin 2.
That's insane.
You just get so much advantage off of
He
that. It's
also
crazy.
drew no triggers in it and all those meteors.
Alright, so let's see if he's gonna pitch. Oh no, one of those is the
It
over.
doesn't matter. It's Baldwin.
You're right, it is Baldwin.
Because I forgot, the grade 3 lets him cycle back the meteors back into the deck, right?
The grade 3 is the ones that are on place cycle. No, it's cycle from the drop zone.
Ah, okay.
The grade 2 that he has in his hand is Soul Blast, and he can cycle cards from the drop zone back, meteors back from the drop zone to his deck.
Ah, okay. Okay.
The only problem with that one is technically you're stuffing your deck back with useless cards. So like in the late game, it's really, really rough.
The thing is, even then, you can still get yourself a 15 to crit.
So that's 1, 2. Oh, no, okay, nope, he's like, nope, I don't want to do that. Hold on.
He's calling it Rigard.
Favorite unit? Dragonic Overlord.
Chrono Jet. Oh, he's taking back all the 5
5? Hard 5? Hard 5, no fear?
No fear in this dojo.
Hard 5, no fear.
No fear in this dojo.
He's like, Ron PG.
It's like not even thinking about it.
Double heal like a champ.
Hogger.
Double draw like a champ.
Baldwin. I want Zorga to get a superior right from the drop during the battle phase. Yes, I want that. That's so cool.
If he had a way to favorite a comment, Dave would probably have favorited that comment.
I will favorite the crap out of that comment. Zorga #1.
Yo, Baldwin being a sack. Double trigger off a double trigger power?
I mean, yeah. I mean, let's be real here. It's Baldwin. Are we even surprised anymore?
He is savage though.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't. Oh, he has a Persona in his hand. But the thing is, can he cycle out more meteors from his deck?
Possibly. Even if he can't, he can always stuff them back into the deck via the grade 2.
Yep.
And with double draw trigger, I'm sure he drew a lot of defensive options.
Who's your best girl in Vanguard? Misaki. Yeah, that's like that.
See, I want to say Misaki too. I like Rin.
Who's Rin again?
Angel Feather.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like old school. I really like Misaki. Call me old. It's like am I old fashioned for liking Misaki?
No,
That's
you're
the thing.
not, dude. Misaki was like awesome, top tier. And then when she grew older, even more top tier.
She went from She
went from girl next door to mom.
No more mama, please.
No, not Booba, not Booba.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is now.
Yeah, Misaki.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, go back to the game.
Back to the game. Yeah, Misaki #1. Misaki #1. If I.
Okay, so that counts as a 10k shield.
Yep.
I like her too. Okay, cool. All right. I was like, I don't know, because I feel like I sound like old-fashioned or something like that if I just like Misaki.
Because we are old.
Yeah, but also because you could be like, I like Asuka, Pale Moon Girl from.
Yeah, she was crazy for Ren though. I didn't like that.
Yeah, that sounds like she was a little too in there for Ren. No, why?
Because you know what? Really funny thinking about it. She's only like 20. I think in the anime she'd be like 24 at most.
Relatable.
Yeah,
Relatable.
She's relatable.
Oh, that reminds me of that one episode. It's like Ibuki when Kroto called him an old man. He's like, I'm only 21.
He's like that. I'm 14. That's old to me.
Yeah, he's like, bro, you're ancient. What do you mean?
No, he's only 21. He was 20.
Oh, he's 20. Right.
Yeah, because
like, bro, I'm 20. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because around the time Misaki would have been.
He's out of meteors.
Yeah, he's out of meteors. But the thing is that he has 2 meters there, so he's already a plus 15. Mods at 5.
Yeah.
The plus 15 is already pretty big. And technically Mods does have rear guards, but the thing is Baldwin's going to be blowing up at least 2 of them.
Okay, hold on. He's being able to shove meteors back into the deck. Oh, no, he's like, nope, hold on.
Nope, swing in. So he's going to kill 2 rear guards. No, he can kill the foxes, right? Because he has more than 3 rear guards. Or unless it.
Yes.
Because isn't it happening at the same time? Because the effect is they're being retired at the same time, so the trigger doesn't proc.
Yes.
Bro, like I gave my boy. Okay.
All right, so now that is a 33.
38.
38.
38 to his 53. Oh, he said 2 to pass or over. All facts. Oh, Baldwin trying to pull a Baldwin.
I mean, if he had the Vanguard, if he was able to put one more on his over there, or if he was able to cycle back the meteors, he would have been able to do it.
Very true.
Why too crazy for Ren? I think I think she had a reason. I just don't remember what it was. I think if he was the only person to beat her or something like that. I don't know.
Or noticed her or something.
Yeah, I guess. I don't remember.
Some weird cliche anime reason.
Yeah, some weird cliche anime reason and/or weird stalker anime reason. I don't really know. It was really funny. She was younger than him, I think, right? Or
was she? I don't know.
I-
That's true. That's lore I don't want to explore. I'm
lore
scared.
Really don't.
I'm
wanna
scared.
explore. There's too much lore in the series that I don't want to think about.
This is the reason why it's my favorite TCG. A lot of action, other card games are always boring to watch. Yeah, it's because like there's so much that develops.
That's true.
Rather than, okay, he plays a card. Okay, plays another card. Combos off that. Oh, and the hand trap just happened. And he scoops.
Yeah,
Okay, and he scoops.
that is definitely Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell. Like, the thing is that, like...
And it's like in Vanguard, anything can happen.
Because, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, yeah, it's super... Because I know what deck's happening, and I'm just like, if that guy has a singular hand trap, the other board is done. So, like, that's one thing. I don't even know why he's...
Yes, like, okay, hold on. No. Then, yeah, no Asuka for me, please. No Asuka for me, I'm okay. Wait, didn't we have someone who, like, really liked Asuka? Like, way back in the day?
I think so.
Like, he had the Asuka sleeves, the Asuka mat, but it was like the Asuka mat was like, it was like that weird Dojin one was like Asuka. Wait, was that Alphonsus?
Thanks, Wayne. Yo, bro. Anytime. He's making big titty bitch later on.
Oh, why is everyone talking about this deck? Why is everyone talking about this deck? Favorite dream matchups for Vanguard characters? I love this. Yo, Kai vs. Chrono would be lit.
Yeah, no, that would be fun.
I'd like to see Kai vs. Ibuki personally.
Yeah.
No. Kai vs. Danji.
Oh my god.
I'd love to see Kai vs. Danji.
Oh my god.
Kai vs. Danji, man.
Oh my god, what is it? Then you might as well ask for what is the main character for Overdress? What's his name again?
Yu?
Huh?
Yu?
Yeah, Yu versus Aichi at that point.
Yeah, Kai vs. Danji, hands down. And no, that'd be really cool because it's like if you go to like the Vanguard fests in Japan and like the voice actors.
The seiyus are
oh
in
my
there,
god,
yeah.
how cool would that would be so cool.
Oh, that would be so fun, yeah. Because I think some of the seiyus actually know how to play the card game too.
Yep.
It's only because it's been just great free support this entire time. So we don't have to like traditional.
Ooh, that is a pretty drive.
Kai vs. Young Shion?
Make some, so.
Did that already happen?
Oh yeah.
If it's Shion, yeah, I'm thinking that. Oh no, Shin.
Oh, Young Shin. Oh no, yeah, I was
Like shock people, like Valkyria. That'd be cool too.
Yeah. Because we saw.
I'm thinking Shion. Like, wait,
Yeah.
didn't he get like beat up in a laundromat?
We literally talked about this
No,
earlier.
no, it's
where
Shion.
he literally got swagged on by.
Valkyrion. Also, have you guys studied the church program? I'll probably take it. Okay.
Oh
So
yeah, no.
Personally,
I saw someone take the test. It was
Personally,
funny.
yes, I have studied the judge program, and we have 2 people within our group who have not only taken the judge program, but have qualified in the previous. We have our friend Alphonsus, who has taken the judge program and is qualified for White Schwartz, and then we have our friend Dan, who qualified for Cardfight Vanguard. So, all we're gonna say is study hard and best of luck.
Yeah. Audi, was it Evan helped Audi while he was taking the test? He was just reading the questions.
Evan, what?
Evan was helping Audi as he was taking the test.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was reading it. I'm like, yeah, no, I remember all these interactions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, Baldwin, I believe, is now cycling.
I saw that show, I was like, man. That's for enough.
Yes, now he's cycling.
Yep. Mods being naturally scared of what the hell Baldwin's about to do.
The only thing is that Baldwin at the current moment is a little less scary because he has no meteors to pop. PG and? Ooh, rock.
Honestly, the game was different if Bomb was able to cycle back the meteors earlier. And then, yep, intercepts for mods.
Not enough. Actually, no, it can be enough with the Fox. Because I believe Fox can intercept from back row.
The thing is, kid, like, does he want to go with the Fox?
It's either that or die.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, die. Oh.
I think it's because you realize that, if he locks the Fox, he has no other.
He has no other out.
He has the SPC in his hand, but the thing
and
is
he
he
did see him drive check the PG.
Yeah. The thing is that, what's it called? Mods had an SPC in hand, but he'd get rid of the only Maggie missile.
Yeah, you would hate to see that.
He would have had to res back the Maggie, and that is not something you want to do. Well, actually, I assume that, but you know. Yeah, it was a good back and forth.
Very
good
nice.
back and forth.
What is one nation you would like to see more support?
Gear Chronicle.
Yes, you would love to see Gear Chronicle.
I
No,
want-
he said nation, though. He said nation, not clan.
If you guys can't see me, I am brushing my hands.
Oh my god.
I'm saying pish posh.
Dragon Empire, but that's just biased. I know they already get a butt ton of support anyway. If I have to choose, honestly, it's okay.
Okay, yeah, I would say that too, but I'd also say Dark States. I'd say Dark States because even aside from Bruce, Greedon is still very lackluster as a clan, as a nation, or within the nation deck.
I don't think it's just got undersupported.
Yeah.
This
So,
set. I still think there's potential. There's like a lot of potential there.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, one deck that I haven't seen a lot in is Flagship.
Flagberg, you mean?
Yeah, Flagberg.
I don't know why people are sleeping on Flagberg too. It's actually really scary.
It's really good. The
Yeah.
things that no one's using it. I think also people aren't bringing any because Maggie is technically.
Maggie's just really good.
Maggie is just the better option, to be honest. Because was it? You have 5 attacks guaranteed. What's it called? Flagbird. You need to have. You need to have the right pieces in order to get the multi-attack off.
Mhm.
So literally, if they have more ways to get the multi-attack off, they're done. Okay, that is the SPC. You know him.
SPC, you love to see.
Ha, see? Get it? Get it? Because it's okay.
It's a pun!
Yeah.
And we lost all our viewers.
Oh my god, no. Why? I am so funny. I am so funny.
Yes, you're hilarious, Dave. That's why they're like, yeah, we gotta log off so we can tell everybody how funny you are.
I am hilarious. Guys, you know you aren't funny if you have to admit that you are so funny.
Do you guys play Zero in your free time? No. And it's okay. It's not so much. One, yes, I'm not the biggest fan of the card fight Zero mechanics as a whole, but it's more so also at the same time.
It's a money grab. In my opinion, it's a money grab.
And gacha games have been I've just been less and less enthusiastic about gacha games in general.
Well, especially after your favorite.
Yeah, even now, I'm about to lose a really, really beloved to me gacha game, which is Dragalia Lost.
I thought servers already shut down.
No. Oh my god, please. You're gonna make me cry. It's shutting down, but not yet. But in my free time, I used to back in the day when it first came out. I was super into Zero, and I went in hard.
You made a whole video about it.
Yeah, I made a whole video about it. I went in super hard. I grinded multiple seasons. I got the SP when the first Overlord came out. I grinded myself all the way to Legend 80 something, or was it something like that back then? I got to just to get one freaking copy of the SP Overlord. And then I made top 30 in one season, but then it became a little too much for me. And I'm like, I have a life. I can't grind this much.
You have to commit.
And for me, when I go into a game, I go all in. I am the type of guy that I will commit myself to playing this game to the best of my ability, as optimally as I can.
Yeah, I get that. Teen Generations.
Stream quality is amazing. Love tuning into these. Great job, guys. Thanks, Teen
Thank
Generations.
you.
Oh, by the way, good videos. I've been watching your deck profiles.
Yes, they're very good.
Very good stuff.
It's the only option I got. Yeah.
Hey, man. You know what? I completely understand.
No, if you like Vanguard and you want to play Zero, by all means.
And it is one of the only ways most people can support the official property, which is why Bushiroad, if you're listening to this, Client. Official client.
Just make a
Please.
client. It's not hard. But just
Please.
make a client.
Well, okay, you say it's not hard. It might be actually hard. You don't know. You know, we don't know the first thing about programming video games or making video games.
That's very true.
But at least maybe port over the Switch.
Yeah.
Or the Switch game.
Cause like, oh yeah, no. If you're gonna like, if anything, just bring over those Japanese games.
Like copy paste those Japanese games.
No, wanna what? I literally had to go out of my way to buy Japanese Nintendo currency, get in a Japanese account, and then.
Don't tell me you need a Japanese Switch to do it too.
No.
Okay.
You just need to make a Japanese account.
Okay.
It's super easy. Just like when you're making a Switch account on a Switch, you just set your preference, your settings to Japan. So that account is only gonna be in Japanese. Okay, ooh, Baldwin's at 4. That is my cardinal sin at
It's your Cardinal Sin name, Modesto Hoga's Cardinal Sin.
Wait,
Does he have Fox Board? He does not. He go pop pop.
But
He about to go pop pop.
You say go pop pop, but the thing is that that grade 2 dog on the side, it's just a soul blast, and if he calls it back from hand or anywhere, he just calls another copy out.
I was about to say thop thop.
Yeah, thought that.
Thop, 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 thop. Right, I don't know why they have not done that yet. Honestly, there are probably a multitude of reasons.
I think it's just because
if
like
anything,
because recently because they kept changing the format. Like
No, I think they're talking about online clients.
Oh yeah. No, as I said.
Oh, sorry.
Because remember,
yeah.
they stopped buying our online because they introduced G cards.
No,
One of the biggest
I think
ones, yeah.
I think they stopped. No, they if I remember correctly, they stopped Cardfight Online because the main developers decided to just stop developing it and focus on Fake Grand Order.
Yeah, that's right.
Because Fake Grand Order was making them more money. Then I think, like you said, I think the mechanics started to get a little too complicated for them to program.
Yeah, and the thing is that they kept introducing like a new mechanic. It just got harder to just code.
Yeah.
So like if they're doing what they're doing now and just like making simple.
Was that? What? What did I?
I think Bowen just hit double crit. Yeah.
He just Stitch 5 and he double trigger and he's like, oh wow, guess I die.
Tried and true, but that's the whole good method.
How is it that I miss a Baldwin sound? Oh my god.
It's because we were talking about things and things.
Oh no, he was talking about the video game.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that does seem easy for them to do because all it is literally just translating the game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Localizing the game seems a lot easier to do.
I don't know. I just like why I don't know why they didn't do that. It's just like goddamn.
I don't know if it has anything to do with copyright laws. But even then,
but
it's
the
like
thing is, they're the owners of the title.
Yeah, and even then, I don't know.
Cause like, oh yeah, right. That was game 2.
That was game 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh my god. Yeah, Jesus Christ, guys.
Baldwin taking it as a decisive 2-0.
Decisive 2. Well, the game 2 was just kind of. I don't know. Because if it's Baldwin, I always guard at least the Vanguard swing and the rear guards be wide open season. But under Gravidia, I extra make sure I guard against the Vanguard swing. Unless I don't have a PG, then I guess
I can see an overdress, even if they have to, I can see just a pure overdress video game for the Switch doing pretty well. I can definitely see it.
Pure overdress? I'll play the crap out of Zorga. Zorga all the way.
Online mode for competitive.
Yeah.
1v1s. Yeah, it'd be really fun.
Competitive.
We should. Please. All right. For everyone who's tuning in, that was the conclusion, actually, of our final round here at Final Turn Gaming for the week of our free fight format. Mostly overdress today, surprisingly. I think everyone's just getting that practice. They gotta get ready.
Yeah, everyone getting the practice. Actually, the mirror match we had earlier, they were deciding how they were deciding between overdress or V, but the reason they chose overdress is because they flipped a coin.
Nice.
Leave it to fate. Today was an overdress
Leave it
day.
to fate.
But even then, like, even if it's not like super diverse meta, we still just sitting here talking with you guys. And for all you guys who just kind of just tuned in right now, welcome to the ending of or close to the ending of our weekly Cardfight stream here at Final Tour Gaming in Clifton, New Jersey. I'm one of your hosts, Dave, Team Gradelock.
Our man adjusting camera angle at the last second. Mama John, Team Gradelock. Hi.
All right, and this is our free fight tournament.
What was your guys' most anime moment while playing Vanguard?
Oh, against Alphonsus. All right, let me talk about this. So this man, I met him after the first time in like a year and a half. So I was playing Gears, and I was OG Gears when they only had rewind. And oh my god. So I was thrown to Kronos command. He was playing his his Musketeers, which he did really well with, and he topped the whole tournament with. Good for him. But the thing is that I was falling really hard behind because the deck kind of sucked back then. But he said 2 to pass, and I was just like, I believe on a triple drive. I think it was a stand and a crit. Yeah.
He still remembers it.
Yeah. Yep. I bought him his entire Musketeer field. He had so little cards in hand. I was like, yes. And it was so good. Oh wait.
For me,
Yeah.
I have a traumatic anime experience.
I also have one of those too. Is it when you're facing against Dan?
It was the one where I was facing against Dan. I, being the amazing card game player that I am, decided to go against my friend Dan against, back in the day, what was considered the most tier 0 deck in the format, Thing Abyss. And this is back when you could merge Shadow Paladins with Royal Paladins, okay? I decided to go against my friend Dan, and Dan was playing with Gear Chronicle. Specifically, the structure deck. Okay? So, one would think, alright, this man about to clack some cheeks.
Yep.
And you would be right. Okay? I proceed to go into my Abyss. I swing at my friend Dan for game. I do the scrub thing and get the double crit. He takes 3 damage at 4. First check, nothing. Second check, heal trigger. He has to take 1 more. He gets another heal trigger. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. No problem. I have the resources to do. I have the resources to be able to guard next turn. It shouldn't be a problem. It should be fine. Okay? He strides. He goes into instant. He lives. He draws for turn. He strides. What does he go into?
History.
Original trial deck. Mystery Flare Dragon. I have a lot of cards in my hand. The one card I don't have? A PG. Now, I can afford to take it. I'm at 2 damage. No problem. I'm like, alright, Dan. I'm gonna let this Vanguard attack hit. I need more counterblasts, too. Drive checks. Gets a crit. Okay, cool. I go to 4.
No problem at all.
Proceeds to counterblast. Checks a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 3. To be more specific, it was a 0, a 2, a 1, and a 3. I remember this because it was that traumatic. And he got the extra turn, and then I proceeded to lose because he got an extra turn. So that was my anime moment.
Traumatic.
He pulled inner chrono, and I got chronoed.
Okay, wait, hold on. I have a follow-up story to that because I also have a traumatic story.
Oh my god.
This is when I met Alex for, I think, the first time. I was here when this story used to be called Game On. And I was just sitting in the front, enter tournament.
Was this Galahad? Yeah. Oh my god!
So I was playing
I love this story,
at the time. It was like set 5. Like I was set 3, set 5, right?
Right.
Yeah. So because like I was playing Galahad Soul Saber. It was actually a very good deck at the time.
Galahad, like the ride line Galahad, like
Galahad,
back in the day. For people who are like playing 0 and stuff.
Yeah. Galahad the ride line Soul Saber because you know what? At the time it made the most sense. Got the most soul advantage and pop off by just pressure him with crits and then go with Soul Saber get game. That deck also only had 1 to 2 PGs, I think. It was because PGs were expensive, like 30 to 40 bucks. Remember those days?
Yeah.
I was playing against Alex. Alex was testing something. He was testing 8 stand. I think 12 stand 4 healed. Beast deities. I, being a meta gamer, was just swinging it. And like I go back and forth throughout the entire game, and then I swung in, and I crit him. He was at 4. He healed at 6, and healed out. I'm like, okay, I have a PG in my hand, and I have 4 of the cards. I can live his next turn, ride the Soul Saber, be fine. He then proceeded to swing rearguard, intercept, whatever. Swing Vanguard. Okay, PG the Vanguard. Stand trigger, stood two rear guards. They were big as hell. And I'm looking at them like, oh my god.
and
Game.
BCDs.
And then I was swung out for game, and then I just died.
Oh my god.
And that is how I met one of my closest friends today.
And now he's one of our closest friends. Friendships through sacking, guys. Gotta love it. All right. Thinking about getting a camera and tripod to start recording games. What do you guys recommend?
Scrumptious did ask earlier about what camera setups we were using. What setups we were actually using.
Okay, so for cameras, it's just a simple. If you're talking about streaming, we're just using a Logitech camera, the Logitech C920. And then if you guys are actually recording, the best thing I can recommend for starting people, just use your phone. In all honesty, you would get such good quality for basically free because you already have the phone in your pocket, and the quality of the phone cameras have been getting better and better and better. So if you have like a newer model, it's actually really good. And in tripod, you can literally get one of these, like you can get like a dinky
little tripod, and get like a what's it called, a selfie stick like attachment.
Dinky little tripods you can get off of Amazon for like $10, $20.
Get one of like a selfie stick and get one of those like the head pieces onto that.
Yeah, and these are very cheap and inexpensive too. And yeah,
$5-10. Yeah.
And then you just record on those and you're good to go.
Yeah, just make sure you have like a laptop you're comfortable with streaming on, and then or a laptop / computer you're comfortable with streaming on, and then there you go.
Yeah.
We just have a lot of wires. We're trying to get like a really a lot of quality going on.
Yeah, I mean we have when it comes to our setup, right? We have our microphone over here. Yep. Technically, we have our wire running towards the front of the store, which is currently streaming the matches. We're in the back of the store, so they can't hear us go, "Oh my God, he got an overtrigger!" Things like that. So.
Very much similar to that. But other than that, like, it's pretty simple, pretty easy to go through. The other day, my tripod actually, when I was actually teaching out to the deck, my tripod was actually broken, so I just tilted my camera. And it still worked. So even then, like, yeah, if you're just gonna stream, and if you're not even streaming like with like a full-blown setup, you can just do it from home over Discord call or anything like that, and just like really seeing that with that.
All it takes is a camera and hit record.
Yeah. Worry about how you want to start things out, how you want to do things, and then focus on the equipment. Because figuring out what you want to do, how you want to do things, and what makes you comfortable when you're streaming, that's the bottom line. That is the core of what you want.
I think also just have fun with it, right?
Oh yeah, no, we've just been shooting. Half games we weren't even looking at the matches. We were
freaking talking about Viking archetypes in Vanguard.
The Viking archetype is real. It's gonna be a real thing.
I would love to see some sort of cool archetype like that, or like like the space polar bears.
Space polar bears
coming out next season. Space polar bears in Vanguard. Dave. It happened.
Like a Super Sentai one. Freaking like a chromatic dragon Empire Day.
Yeah.
Really cool. But yeah. You want to finish this up?
Yeah, sure. Let me, while you're, I guess, saying all the thank yous, I'll find somebody to rate.
Yep. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Obviously, we were trying to do this every week. And like, if you like our comment, please like in our YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and in our Twitch, just follow. Follow, and maybe if you want to, just sub. Like, we had 2 subs today, and we appreciate all of you for coming on by. We love just talking, shooting the shit, and just going over everything that we're doing. Because realistically, that's what Vanguard is. It's a community game that brings people together, and we like to just talk to people. And especially for those who, unfortunately, you guys might not actually have like a big Vanguard community. We especially want to reach out to you guys and like actually give you an environment to just kind of talk and shoot around, even mess around. Because that's the bottom line. That's really it. Just being able to talk and to chill.
Wrestling one. Okay, if you technically count Nova Grapplers is like a robotic wrestling clan.
Yeah.
But like, I would actually like to see like luchadors. Luchadors would be dope. God, like actual luchadors. Dude.
Oh my God.
That'd be so cool.
Oh no, just straight up boxers.
Yo, battling boxing. like battling boxing. Oh my God.
Because remember they tried to do that with God Hand.
Yeah,
but then it went off really poorly.
Yeah.
God Hand was such a cool card though. But it was just like, I don't know, the execution was kind of poor in my opinion. But yeah, no, like, again, thank you.
If I had to eliminate one clan from the game, which would you choose?
If you had Link Joker. Just Link Joker. It's the thing is that Megan Colony took a long time.
Yeah, but that's like the easy pick. everyone would choose Link Joker.
If I had to actually give an honest opinion to remove a game,
Red Blue. Bye, Zorga.
Okay, bye, Cargo.
I still have Narukami.
I was like, yeah, but you don't have the end anymore.
No!
You don't have any Overlord. Overlord.deck no longer exists.
Sad. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody rating at the current moment, so that is sad. But it is what it is. Hopefully, maybe next week we'll find somebody to raid.
Yep.
Guys, if you are interested in any of not Link Choker. Yeah, exactly. It's like that's the easy pick though.
It is the easy pick.
That's the easy pick. Guys, if you are interested in any of our content, we do have for those on Twitch, we do have our YouTube, so you can subscribe there, and we're trying to get more videos going on over there.
Hey, it's just like life is kind of.
And then for you guys who are on Twitch, thank you for following as always. For everyone on YouTube, if you guys want to give us a follow there, know when we are notified when we go live. You can also do that. Follow us on Twitter, of course. Our Twitter will also always notify you guys for new videos as well as when we go live. If you are in the New Jersey area, guys, stop on by Final Turn Gaming. We start every, I think, around 4:30 EST.
Yep.
You always stop by there.
Anything like if you have friends that they want more Vanguard content to follow up with, just
Just combine Kagero and Narakami, and then he's gonna eliminate it. Dan, raid, let's get it. Oh, hey Dan.
Dan raid.
Oh no, Dan is like, I'm a single man raid, is what he's
okay.
saying. Okay. I'm like, Dan, I can't raid you. Hi Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Dan, you are coming at the tail end of the stream.
We're about to close
We're
out.
literally about to close
Fun
out.
fact: this man is the Dan we've been talking about most of the night.
Yeah. Dan, you'll watch the VOD, you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Tune in next week.
Yep.
Also, if you guys are interested in the Legacy Cup, we will have updates on a premium Legacy Cup that is currently happening in VA, so stay tuned for that as well. But with that being said, yeah, any closing thoughts?
B-Sack. Yellow cards are good.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Bye-bye.
Deuces.